check your channel and see if we're on the air so I can know. Are we good to go on the air? Are we on the air? Alright, I believe we're on the air, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome all to beautiful Chicagoland Speedway for the memorial race of our good buddy Travis Tyson. Hello everyone. Welcome to the heat race and last chance qualifying race. I'm Nick 2019 Chip as your broadcaster. You'll hear me later tonight as always. And using his channel, I'm using Shady's channel, and with us is Shady. Shady, how are you doing today at this beautiful city?
I'm nervous.
Nervous?
I'm nervous, man. I am nervous. These guys got me so nervous on my toes. It's crazy, but it's going to be a blast. It's going to be fun. It's going to be the best memorial race that we've ever had, man. We're jacked up and ready to go. These guys, I think they're finishing up qualifying here. They're gonna. I'll make sure to send you some invites. They're finishing up qualifying in the first heat race, so heat race number 1 is getting ready to go.
Absolutely, and nervous, yes, but remember, we're honoring Travis Tyson as, you know, this is a very, ladies and gentlemen, this is a very, very important day to everyone in the NASCAR heat community, especially the family of Don Tyson and Mr. C and Kayla and all those people who knew Travis, and this is a very special day. And today, again, Shady just mentioned, we are getting ready to see Heat 1 and then see Heat 2, then Last Chance Qualifier, and boy, it is going to be a very fun afternoon once we get into the main broadcast. But Shady, I mean, I get where you're coming from. Nerves, just you put all this together back in 2022, and then this is the 3rd annual Travis Tyson thing, and you know this is amazing. You know, you put a lot of work into it, saying, okay, we gotta do this, gotta do that. You know, this puts a lot of stress on you.
Yeah, it does, but I can't thank everybody enough, man. I can't thank you, and also Biker, who will be joining with you for the main event. Without you guys, and also Stay Puff Lando, who is directing the heat races and the LCQ. This is a group effort. This is a team effort to put this show on, and I can't thank everybody enough for being a part of it.
Oh, absolutely. And again, this is the 3rd annual Travis Tyson Memorial Race. And, you know, we'll get more into depth about, you know, Travis and all the other stuff later on. But today, right now, we are getting ready to watch the LCQs and the heat races. And, Sadie, I don't have my phone on me, but if you want to read me the list and see who's all in Heat 1 and then Heat 2, you know, you can read that off for me so we can have the viewers see who their favorite driver is where and what, you know.
Oh. We have, let me get over to it. We have a heck of a lineup, to be honest with you, man. I mean, we've had probably the most register. We have a lot of guys already that are going. We had some guys that were not able to make it, work and family reasons, so we're going to get, I think we'll just go ahead and go do what we do, you know, for our normal broadcast and introduce the guys. You know how we do with the broadcast? We give everybody camera time, you know?
Absolutely.
I'm like 3 already. I'll take them when you get back there, and I'll tell them when to join. Yeah, because they didn't stream this. Yeah, I told him when he should join. He chose not to do the qualifying. All right, well, maybe he just.
You there? Nick, did I lose you?
Oh, yeah, it was just...
I think we lost Nick. Give me 1 second, everybody. Let me check in here. Where did Nick go? Lost my partner in crime.
Sorry about that. My girlfriend called, of course, and she just got off of work. So. I'm so sorry, guys.
My man.
That's my fault, y'all. I had my phone plugged in. My phone's going off. Oh, Jay Wow is back. How you doing, Jay Wow? Haven't seen you in a while, pal.
JWoww, man, I tell you what, JWoww, I am proud, and Shady Acres Broadcasting is proud, very proud to sponsor JWoww and his iRacing. Last night we had a special paint scheme for his iRacing race. Unfortunately, where he's at, and God bless him, he is serving our country in the U.S. Air Force, currently stationed in Alaska. And he just didn't have the internet to be able to make it. But we will be running that paint scheme again. It's a very special Travis Tyson paint scheme in the iRacing race.
Absolutely, absolutely, and I mean it was a really good paint scheme. I saw that, and I saw the YouTube short and all the YouTube and all the videos, all the stuff about it. That was really great, really such a great tribute, and that was just amazing. I mean, really good scheme there, Jay. That was a really good one, bud. Ooh, excuse me, but yeah, really, I think, we thank you, JWoww, for being serving our country, man. We appreciate you and everything you do for this country, man. We appreciate it, and I mean, it's a great time to, like I said, we will talk about some things about Travis and, what I talked about with Mrs. Tyson earlier, and, we'll get into all that later, but right now, we are getting ready to set the heat races for this main event, and you gotta realize this, Shady. I'm kind of glad I'm not down there, because I'd probably be like, yep, yeah, I'm gonna be towards the back of the field, man. I'm towards the back. But I think I can speak for both of us on that one. I think we can speak for both of us on that.
Pretty much. I'm kind of tuning in. Trying to find a stream here, as these guys believe they just finished qualifying for heat race number 1, and there they are live. They are in the chat, they are in the lobby, and they are rolling it, so we are going to be going green here in about 20 seconds.
Did you send me did they send you invites? My favorite
yeah, they sent me. I'm going to make sure to get you invites here.
All right.
I'm going to make sure to get you invites here.
JWoww just asked me who's my favorite to win. I wait and see, man. I don't know, because this is this is the first heat race. Then we got covered heat 2, and then LCQ, and then a little later tonight we'll get all the festivities out of the way. So JWoww, I don't know, pal. Don't ask me.
All right, we're going to join up now here. All right, give me 1 second. And I'm going to make sure to send you get your invite here, Nick.
Absolutely. But can't wait to see the beautiful schemes that are on the track. There we go. Here we go.
Got it?
Yeah, I got it.
All right. I'm going to send you one more just in case you get lagged out or something like that.
Oh, that's not funny, man. That's not funny.
All right, let's get into this. We've been waiting all time for this.
How you doing,
Let's
bud?
rock.
Hick Ross, I love to see it. How you doing, pal? Haven't heard from you in a while, buddy. How you
Hick
doing?
Ross on the stream?
Heck yeah, my man.
My
Hick
man,
Ross.
I haven't seen him in a minute. I was always watching his iRacing.
All right, Eagles and Showtime Flash on the front row. Let's get this heat race started for the Travis Tyson Memorial Race.
And remember, folks, for this heat race, only the top 12 advance to the main event later on tonight.
Eagles has a good lead right now, but look who's doing. Look at that. Showtime is keeping up right there. And then right there in the 24, a beautiful bright 24 Toyota. And that is, man, y'all are...
Aqua Taddy.
Aqua Taddy.
I tell you what, we got trouble in the back. Trouble in the back.
Trouble already, and it looks like the 11. And
we got a caution.
Savage, there you go, Savage. I was going to say, I knew Savage is in this field. Let's see, Lando got caught up in it. Wow.
Oh, that's big. But I mean, this is a good little race here. There's 66 laps left. There's plenty of time. These guys are going to have to pit a couple of times, remember?
Absolutely.
You know, these guys got plenty of time. Plenty of time.
Absolutely, and really quick, I gotta get through this thing because I know you usually do, but right now in the 11 is Bud Light year. The 21 of Corey. You see, I believe that's the 51. Okay, well, I gotta get back to that car. What was? Can y'all let me try? NASCAR April or whatever. Is that how you say it? How does that work? The 51 custom.
NASCAR Rillo. That's a NASCAR Rillo.
Thank you. NASCAR Rillo, as just mentioned, Stay Puff and Lando. Really, I haven't seen that name in a while. Florida Swamp Cracker, my man. Florida Gears, baby. Yes, sir. Go Gears, national champs in basketball. I love to see it. Hope to see him get to Victory Lane. Again, Savage Bear, as mentioned. Mob Dave not here. I love the name. That's a good name, dude. Really cool. Bull Hurley there is a name that we should see on a Sunday night there, Shady.
I love that name, Bull Hurley. I love that name, Bull. I love it.
Warpig in the number 4. I've raced with Warpig. He's such a nice dude.
And Warpig is one that raced with Travis a lot. He also you mentioned Aqua Tatty. And Aqua Tatty is driving that beautiful black and pink paint scheme that my mother would love for being a 2-time breast cancer survivor. But Aqua Tatty, Travis's primary home league was with Aqua Tatty. So I am absolutely thrilled that Aqua is able to join this year. The first 2 years he wasn't able to make it, but I am absolutely thrilled he is able to make it tonight.
I'm glad too. I haven't seen Kevin on the track in a long time, dude. I mean, you gotta realize this, Teddy. I've raced with him in Misfits. Yes, we may have our disagreements, but hey, at least his number ain't a 23 minus 3, if you know the reference, Shady. 28 to 3. I'm sorry, Teddy. I don't care, man. It's just a good time. But boy, you're gonna have to help me with some of these names. Who's in the 28 that kind of looks like you driving that 28, but what's that name? I'm so sorry. I'm going to sound like a nincompoop on that one.
Which color is it?
Black and red 28. He's in the back. He's like near... he's...
Oh, okay, yes, I see. And I always want to try to get names right. We're going to just refer to him as EA. Edoloptodopus. We're just going to call him EA. We'll go EA for short.
Yes, we'll go EA. Bad Fast. I think I've raced with him. He's driving that beautiful 43. And how about, and that's your first heat race drivers, but boy, Eagles has got a lead, Shitty. Good night.
Yeah, he does. He is cooking. I guarantee you, he's going to be one to beat. He is going to be one to beat. He is one of the favorites.
How you doing? Niz Racing NY, or I'm sorry, Niz Racing NY, how you doing, bud? Should be a good one. I absolutely agree. But
yeah, my boy Nizzy, man, but I wish he was able to make it today. He's stuck at work also, but glad he's able to tune in. Wish he was here.
And you can see, I believe from second on back, Shay, it's single file, but they're battling Taddy. Oh, cars bouncing off each other. Taddy is battling that 72. Oh, there's last week's FDR winner of my man Paulie D showing up. How you doing, Paulie? Bull Hurley, and look at that whole inside line is just going. It's like no way, no one's gonna let up.
I tell you what, I'll tell you another name to watch, and he's going to be another favorite. Other than Bad Fast, it's going to watch out for the number 13 car, that Geico car, running, it looks like about 5th place maybe. That is Showtime Flash. And you remember, Showtime Flash, Nick, we watched him win race after race after race with old FRR, remember?
Oh, absolutely. That was something, and we'd like to see him get inside the big show. And remember, as Shady mentioned, ladies and gentlemen, top 12 will advance to the main event, so you can rely on the last chance qualifier if you don't make, the you know, if you don't make top 12 right now, but you have your last chance qualifier. But my goodness, and that lead is just going. But I believe second right now is Bad Fast for you. Oh, I almost said Bad Fast for you.
Fast, yeah.
Yes.
Bad Fast. He's another one to beat. I tell you that right now. He is between Eagles, Bad Fast, and Showtime Flash.
Someone's on the apron. I don't know if they're pitting or
That's probably a signal for pit. Remember, just like we're familiar with, these guys, when they are pitting under green flag, they must signal on the backstretch by ducking down to that apron. So,
contact between the 21 and the 10 of Florida Swamp Cracker, but I don't think Cracker was going to pit. I think he just got loose there, Shady.
He ended up getting loose. You're right. I thought he was signaling, but you're right. He just got loose there.
Yep. But remember,
and that's the challenge with this track. That's why we decided to choose this track, is because it's very challenging. Because when you get some wear on your tires, it's going to get slick, it's going to get loose. And another thing with Chicago, Nick, as you well know, there are multiple grooves here. You can run a middle groove, you can run a high groove, or you can run a low groove, or you can even mix it up a little bit. This track is wide. It opens up for a lot of racing that we're already seeing.
Oh, absolutely. 100%. Really good point there. And
as these guys come around, Eagles with a very commanding lead.
That's a very...
As they are starting to pick up steam, as we have got a lap count, as we have now got 51 laps to go here in Stage 1.
And really quick, you know,
as we pull to take a look here at NASCAR Rillo in the 51 in third place. He's got Showtime Flash in fourth, right behind him. NASCAR Rillo really flexing a little bit of muscle and showing some strength here. I like it. I love it.
Yeah, really good. I think it's a really good run for some of these guys.
Checking back here.
Let me see where Taddy is. He's right there in the... he's right there, maybe inside the... What is that? 1, 2, 3... Maybe sixth position, if you ask me. But, again, it is a very good... There are so many paint schemes that are like, wow, I don't remember ever seeing that on the track or... You know, but, hey, those are great schemes. All the guys who put in their time and effort and saying, hey, we're going to make a paint scheme tributing Travis tonight, and these guys put a lot of work into it. You put, like I said, you put a lot of work into this every year, and you put a lot of work into every driver saying, okay, what we're going to do is just do this, do that, you know.
And of course, it never goes to, totally by plan.
Right, and really quick, someone's a fan of NASCAR Rillo. Someone just said, don't sleep on him because... I could see why. Don't sleep on him. He's right there in a good position. But again,
I'm not sleeping on. Like I said, I was just saying, man. I mean, he is showing some strength.
Absolutely, and you know, again, we could see this be a factor into the main race tonight. And boy, I tell you, there's going to be a lot more competition coming to the second stage, and that could be a key thing. Is you may be fast here in this opening stage, but you gotta realize there's other guys who are faster than you in the second stage and who could probably outsmart you.
And that's the other great thing about these heat races, Nick, is all the strategies that are going to be coming into play with this. Because I mean, there is no fuel saving, so you're not going to see guys, going half speed, inking around a track saving fuel. No. None of that. We going full bore. You get what you get with the tank, and you make your strategies off of that. But, like you said, Nick, we're going to see some of that strategies. This keeps going green, and it stays green, and we have some green flag pit stops. So it could get quite interesting.
Absolutely, and you got to realize this too. Again, this is only heat race number 1. Anything can happen in the main event. You could pull a strategy that could win you the race. How about that 51? How about NASCAR Rillo? And I believe oh my gosh, I almost said, yeah, it is Flash. I almost messed my lines up. But boy, those two have been nose to tail for like last 5 laps. I mean, they're saying, "Hey, you can have third." No, you have third. Jeez. It's very interesting, but again, since that first caution, Shady, we've been green since that caution, and yet, I mean, it's pretty quiet throughout the field, and yet, like I said, there's going to be some battles tonight where you could have guys on that bottom lane work as a team and say, "Hey, let's go onto the bottom and let's go to the apron and let's just try to get around someone," as they just lapped, I believe, one car. Yeah, it was. I'm just going to call him Chet. Let's just call him that. I don't know, man. Don't ask me, man. I'm sorry. I'm getting used to names. So
what?
If you look at the car, that looks like a Denny Hamlin progressive car.
Oh, that's Chico. Chico in the 11 in that blue and white. That's a beautiful paint scheme.
That is.
I love Chico is a kill switch racing league regular. I'm glad to see him here. I love seeing all these guys from so many different leagues take part of this and be a part of it. And I love that paint scheme. It's like a Dale Jr. nationwide paint scheme. I love it that Chico's running that.
Well, I thought it was a Denny Hamlin progressive scheme, if you ask me. But
hey, you say tomato, I say tomato, right?
Hey, I'm going to say this on I don't want to say I toot my own horn, but Taddy is representing his own league, but another league he's representing is Misfits, given that.
Yep. And Aqua Taddy representing Giggity Racing League, and that's currently going on. He's got all kinds of races going on throughout the week.
Absolutely, and
he's got sliders, he's got customs, he's got all kinds of different series and everything throughout the week.
Absolutely.
So if anybody's looking to join a slider or a custom league, get a hold of Aqua Taddy. He's got some room for you.
We got a battle for lead, as Sharpay just said. Battling for the lead is heating up. Yes, it is.
And I was going to mention how Badfast was closing that gap, and he really closed it fast, didn't he?
He sure did. They don't call him Badfast for nothing.
That's right. That is a fact.
I believe, I'm somewhat have to ask him. I think I've raced with him before, because I owned a league, and I think I had him in there, and I don't think he lasted, but there's some guys you may recognize, ladies and gentlemen, saying, "Wow, I've raced with him," or "Wow, he we broadcasted, or we've known each other for years." That's the thing for going into tonight's main event, saying, "Wow, I've raced with him," or no, or something, There's possibilities of it.
Yep. I'm taking a look here at the bubble. Remember, it's the top 12 make the main event, and currently Stay Puft Lando is riding in that 12th spot with our boy EA in 13th, currently 3.5 seconds behind him. But pit stops will be coming up here within the next couple of laps, and we'll see. But right now, Lando...
Oh boy, Taddy just dropped like a rock from, I believe, inside the top 5 to like back, man. Like back to 8th or something. Maybe 10th. Goodness gracious. What in the world?
It's possible he got loose, man. I mean, these cars, you can see these guys getting really loose.
Yeah, that's true. But again, really, there's one driver I think we should also keep an eye on. He is, I think he's in maybe 5th right now, and what a good recovery he's having, and that's the 8 of Savage. Hunter's doing a really good job after being caught up in the first caution. Really good
Savage
recovery.
Is up to 5th?
I'm going to say around the side of the top 5-ish. That's what I'm saying. Yes.
Yeah, he's got to be. And he's riding. He's got a good spot. I know he's got a heck of a car. He has got a fast car in that A car. That just shows it right there. I mean, you said he got caught up in that early wreck, and he went all the way back to last place. And here he is. Looked like he's in 5th position.
What a great recovery for him. And I've raced with him in my league. Heck, he's a gas and go driver.
Well, he's also my teammate. If you see that NPM
I know
on the end of his name.
Oh, there we go. We got pit stops. We got some people to come into pit road, and you got the leader, Swamp Cracker, coming to pit road. And I believe
the leaders.
I believe now the new leader is going to be the 13 of Showtime Flash. I mean, Eagles got passed on pit road, so Bad Fast is going to be ahead of him, probably coming out of the pit cycles. And remember, it's okay if you make a mistake today, right now. You got the last chance qualifier to make it up. You don't have to worry. It's like stage racing, guys. It's only like stage racing.
Yeah. We always want to give these guys a chance, and that's
absolutely.
the thing with the last chance qualifier. It's going to be a short sprint. It's not going to be as long as these heat races. It's going to be a short sprint, and only the winner is going to be able to transfer. But yes, these guys will have a second chance at it. And that's the thing with they run these heat races. If they don't make it into the top 12, they're able to make some changes and some adjustments on their car really quick before the LCQ, or the last chance qualifier. So,
absolutely.
they might
it's also
take that win.
Oh, absolutely. And I believe, if you ask me, I look at it as we see not MBO, I guess you could call him, not Dave here. He's coming to pit road. As what I was going to say is I look at it as the duels of Daytona. It's the duels. If you don't make it, you could back it up on because you got to realize the duels of Daytona, you're in no matter what, but then you got to realize, someone could go in there, as you see the 51 to pit road this time. Whoa, 11 Bud Light around on the front stretch. I don't know if he collected anyone. Collected Cheeto, and oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh, brother.
If there was that's right, there are no manual cautions in this, but I think he may have just missed pit road.
I think he did, Shady, and there you see Hunter coming to pit road as well.
And that could really, Bud Lightyear, he was running, I believe I think he was running in 6th position, or he was right there in the 6th, 7th, or 8th position when this, before green flag stops occurred. So this might hurt him a little bit, losing that time, getting on the pit road.
NASCAR Rillo coming off of pit road, and you see new leader, and there you see Bull Hurley coming to pit road. He's going to make his stop. I think, if you ask me, we're going to have I want to say, hopefully we have a photo finish in the stage or something interesting, just to say, wow. That was a very interesting thing to see, but right now these two are battling. It's like it's the last lap of the race. I tell you, it's pretty fun.
I love it, man. This is what it's all about. And I tell you what, this is,
so
Travis
flash to pit road this time by. So
Travis will be loving this. Travis is looking down and he's enjoying this as much as you and I and everybody in YouTube land.
Absolutely, and boy, it'd be interesting if we had people have NR 2003. We could have I could have put this in and hosted this on NR 2003, and we could go night racing on that game. Or you could do iRacing, whatever you please, man. Whatever you please, man. I'm just saying, suggestions. But right now, I believe that 13 is coming to pit road. Bull Hurley comes off of pit road. Tag's coming off of pit road, and yeah, it looked like the 11 just misjudged on his pit entry, and boy, that, again, ladies and gentlemen, if you make a mistake here in this race, you can look upon the last chance qualifier. Don't.
You have the last chance qualifier, but you definitely, if you want to really try to get in the top 12, you don't want to rely on that last chance qualifier because you have to win it.
You'll have to win it. Absolutely, and I mean, I'm not sure how many laps to go, but I can't take a guess here. But
well, I got a stream up. I can give a lap to go. I'll give a lap count here in just a moment. I'm on Stay Puff Lando stream. When you get a chance, Nick, in the Discord, in the general, you're not in the Discord. Paulie will be streaming. Paulie is in the second heat race though, but I got Lando's stream up for this heat race, and we got 28 laps to go.
Well, we got 20 coming to 27 now, so
right.
I mean, this is on 2 times wear, isn't it? Or 3?
Yes, it's 2 times wear.
So I think these guys got to make one more pit stop, maybe 2. I think.
No. They might have to make one more, but they should probably be good on the way. But they might have to make one more, and that's one reason why we decided to put it on 2X wear, is we want to see racing. We don't want to see a bunch of pit stops, do we?
Nah, man. You gotta realize this too. If we take this to 4 times wear, boy, that's a nightmare.
We got a battle for the lead. Eagles and Bad Fast going side by side in a turn 1 for the lead.
These two have been battling it since the restart. I'm telling you. These two have, like, literally checked out. It's like, no, you lead. No, you lead.
Yeah. They are setting one heck of a pace, that's for sure. And that could give you a glimpse into tonight's race, man.
Oh, absolutely. And I think it's very fun to see with 26 laps to go. Now the question is, it is 26 laps to go. It's really early. You can't really say what if situations right now, because right now a caution could save some people, but right now I don't think either the 43 or the 10 needs a caution, because they're just having fun, man. They're having fun battling, and they don't want to see it, man. It's ridiculous.
Oh yeah, they're in their own zip code right now.
And they're about to catch lap traffic. They're literally about to catch some lap traffic. Are we going to see a Kyle Larson, Kyle Busch 2018 momentum? Because it kind of looks like it with 25 laps to go.
Well, remember, we are running on low draft this year for everything. All the heat races, the LCQ, and the main event will be on low draft. So they don't necessarily have the draft to rely on. They have a little bit of a draft, but not the draft that you would have in a normal draft setting. So we made it a little bit more difficult putting it on the low draft to make it a little bit tougher for these guys. You don't want to make it too easy now, so we made it a little bit challenging, throwing that little monkey wrench in there.
Hey, I wanted to say this. I totally forgot. I was scrolling through the field, and I was really going to say this, but Bad Fast started dead last in this heat race, and he's battling for the win in the heat. I'm telling you, that shows integrity where, some guys will be like, yeah, I'm not going to get there. I need some speed. I need to make all my adjustments.
And we got another round of pit stops coming. I think we see guys coming down pit road because, yes, they will have to make this second stop. So everybody's making a 2-stop run here. So they will have to pit this second time.
Tag's on pit road. Hunter to pit road. Dave coming to pit road. Is he gonna? He made it. I thought he was gonna miss it. Oh yeah, no,
he got it. He got it. He got it. It ain't his first rodeo.
No, it's none of our first rodeos, man. Dude, I'm telling you, it ain't our first rodeo running Chicagoland on this game.
And Bear is in the pit. The Bear is in the pit as well. He pitted. He was in 6th position when he pitted, and remember, he got caught up in that wreck and had to go back to all the way at the end of the field as well. And he battled himself on up there.
Yep, Tag coming off of pit road. I believe is the 44 coming off of pit road. It looks like he is.
Now, what you mentioned about strategy, Nick, and this is where the 2X makes it interesting with this pit stop, is tires. Do you take 2? Do you take 4? Do you take none? It throws it in there in a strategy on what these guys are going to choose to do. It gives them the option to do 2 tires, 4 tires, or maybe, hey, roll some dice, call yourself Kenny Rogers a gambler, roll some dice, go fuel only, who knows, maybe we'll see it.
And you got Savage right now in the way of the leaders. We saw a War Pig on the pit road, and you got to realize now that this was I don't know if it was early, but if you had to pit now and throw off a strategy and say, hey, I'm going to outsmart you, and you are going to like it whether you like it or not. But Savage has got fresher tires, and this could probably help him in the long run. But right now, that was like, what, 4 cars who just made their last pit stop of the session. So not many guys are pitting right now. I think they're trying to wait and say, hey, I'm going to outsmart my opponent. I'm going to outsmart you, and you are going to, this is I'm telling you. But right now, the first car, I'm gonna throw a wild goose guess and say Taddy's that first car one lap down. If a caution comes out, he's a safe guy. But right now, I believe
he's got fresher tires, so he's going to get this lap back here pretty much relatively easy because he's on fresher tires. So he'll get this lap back.
I think the 43 got moved by Taddy. I'm not sure if he did.
No, he didn't. The 43 moved up. The Bad Fast moved on up. I got him right on screen. Bad Fast, he knew that Aqua Teddy, and same with Eagles, that they knew Aqua just came out of the pits with fresher tires, and they did what experienced racers do, and they got moved out of the way, and he went up the track. He let him go.
EA to pit road, so that's his last stop of the night. Or is he stopped? Is he gonna come off a pit road, or did he park it?
We got Showtime Flash coming down pit road now here. He's making his final pit stop.
Yep, there you go. There you go.
And we got racing, kind of these guys now kind of spread out a little bit. But these guys are still running hard, and I really appreciate everybody for being a part of this. Even the guys that may not make it into the main event. It's just being a part of these heat races and being a part of the event. I can't thank everybody enough. I wish everybody could make it, but heck, man, we had 50 guys register for this race originally. Over 50. We had originally 53. We were at 53.
My question is if you were going to split the heat races, we're going to go 25-25? That's because what I would have done 25 guys in one heat race and then the other.
That was originally to split it up even, obviously, with the numbers. Now, like I said, and anticipated, there were some guys that weren't able to make the race today. For some guys had work and family obligations and stuff like that, and weren't able to make it, and we were able to fill and plug in some of those spots on the last minute. So, we did the best we can to try to make it even, but things happen. Like I said, I anticipated some guys not making it, and anticipated some guys coming in at the last minute.
Here we go, Bad Fast to pit road, Shady. This could be the outsmarting of the 10. There you go. He's coming to pit road. Is he gonna? Yeah, he got down.
Oh, here we go. So this will be key here, I think, to see who's going to take the checkered flag between these guys. Now, we got 12 laps to go, 11 but next time by. So I'm on Bad. I want to see if he takes what he does. I mean, will he be one to take fuel only? Maybe 2 tires. I want to see this.
That's very
I'm going to tell you what he
possible.
takes.
But really quick, if you are just tuning in, I believe we lost EA to some engine problems, maybe lagged out. So now, if you're EA, you probably have to rely.
Oh man,
you gotta rely on that last chance qualifier, buddy.
Oh man, I hate seeing that, dude. I hate seeing that.
I think everyone does.
And Bad Fast is look like he's got 4.
That's a smart call.
Bad Fast took 4 on that one. He's getting 4 freshies. I'm going to stay on Eagles and see what Eagles does when he comes down pit road, as he's going around one more time.
And I believe we're coming to 10 to go for car 10. I believe we're coming to 10 to go. 10 to go for car number 10. And I believe second place. I'm not sure who's second, but my goodness, he is just hauling. Man, he is just saying, hey, I've got something. And he's not going to pit this. He's not going to pit. So is this a strategy where, was this a mistake by Bad Fast saying, well, dang, if he's going to stay out with 9 laps to go and he just wins this on one stop, well, darn it.
Oh, and I tell you what, Lando has got a black flag on pit road.
Oh, he just came off.
No.
No, he just came off a pit road as well. NASCAR Rillo, he's coming off a pit road. I believe there was other cars coming off a pit road. I'm trying to think who it was. I think. Oh my! I know Swamp Cracker. There's 2 Florida guys in tonight's field. I'm going to be happy about it. If one of them could get the victory lane, I'm going to be happy. But right now, Eagles with 8 laps to go. Keep an eye on that. He's entering 1. Bad Fast is entering 3 and 4. I don't know if Bad Fast is second, but those two were the class of the field in this opening stage, but coming to 7 laps to go, I think this is Eagles to win. I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna say who's gonna win in the last chance qualifier, or I'm gonna say who's gonna win the next race because it's unpredictable. You know, you just don't expect it.
And I tell you what, the race is going to be for that transfer spot. Lando picking up that black flag penalty has dropped him back to 13th.
And he needs to, I don't know who, I believe, is he battling anyone for that transfer right now?
He has got fresher tires, and he is trying to track down MOB Dave Not Here. He's got an 8-second lead, but that is trimming fast because Lando has those fresher tires, so he is gaining on that. So the race for this is going to be that transfer spot. He's down to 7.5 seconds now.
If you're Dave right now, do not make a mistake. You gotta make sure that transfer spot is yours and put that 47 in the last chance qualifier. That's what your goal is.
He's got 8 laps to go, and he's already down to 7.17 seconds.
Rillo, he's saying, "Get out of my way, please. I'm trying to get this transfer, man." It's really, and there you go. Eagles finally come to pit road. This is it. And that's exactly what the 43 needs. That's exactly, looks like it with 6 laps to go. This is, what is he going to do? Let's see. Is he going to take
I'm going to sit on the Eagles. I'm going to see what he does here. I'm going to try to count it.
That looks like 4th. I don't know. That could be wrong. Ooh. I believe someone's got some huge damage. I believe that's the 72 Bull Hurley. He's got some huge damage. Eagles took 2. Is that going to help him in the run? But here comes the 43.
I don't know. I don't know.
I believe, as of now, this might put the... this is going to be a battle. Because right now, that 43 is coming. He's right there. He's in 2, but I don't think he's got time. But will those 2 tires hold up? I'm telling you, 2 tires may not be your go-to way. But if it works for you, good job. I think I'm going to 5 to go in stage 1.
Back to our transfer spot. Stay Puff Lando is now 2.5 seconds from that 12 spot. Bull Hurley in the 12th, and he's got only a 2-second lead.
He's got
over Stay Puff Lando with 5 to go. He's going to catch him, Nick.
Oh boy! While you keep an eye on that, I'll keep it high at the top spot. We're coming to 4 laps to go. Can the 43 can bad fast get him? Remember. We just mentioned Eagles took 2 tires, 4 tires versus 2. Is it going to pay off? Coming up 4 laps to go.
And Stay Puff Lando is there on Bull Hurley, and he's going to make this pass pretty cleanly with fresher tires.
Right there, Bad Fast takes the lead. 2 tires didn't work. But
Stay Puff Lando just passed Bull Hurley for the final transfer spot.
Now Bull Hurley's got to do what he's got to do to make it into the next. He's got to make sure. But right now, coming 3 to go, Bad Fast is going to, I think he's the leader. I believe he's the leader.
Right now, according to the chart, the number 11 of Bud Lightyear was the leader, but he just came down. He is coming down pit road right now.
So I believe, as it stands, he's coming to pit road this time. But right now, I think when this all said and done, and when he goes into pit road, that 43 is going to be the leader. I believe coming to 2 to go.
Down pit road.
2 to go, I think. 2 to go for your, I believe, new leader for the 43. 2 to go. Wow. This is insane. Wow, just to make it in. This is insane. But right now,
awesome. This is what it's all about here, ladies and gentlemen. Just like this.
Here they come. Down the back straightaway. 3 and 4 coming to the 1 to go in the heat race. And I tell you this right now, 2 tires did not work one bit for Eagles.
Oh! And that's it. It's Flash that won it. Flash got it. The 13 of Flash.
Flash got it. Flash got it. Holy smokes. What a race. Oh my goodness. Well, I got too excited on that one. Congratulations, Flash. Well, how about that?
How about that, man? And let me give you this top 12 that made it in. Showtime Flash wins Heat 1 out of nowhere. Unbelievable! I tell you, that Flash, man, he is that good. We saw him so many times do that in FRR.
Oh, absolutely.
Unbelievable! But
Absolutely.
Flash takes the win. Bad Fast in second. Eagles in third. NASCAR Rillo in fourth. Corey in fifth. Aquataddy sixth. Swamp Cracker in seventh. Savage Bear in eighth. Bud Lightyear in ninth. War Pig in 10th. And MOB, Dave Not Here in 11th, and Stay Puff Lando grabs the 12th and final spot.
And how
about that?
Well, I was going to say, wow, just no tires and fuel only, and that fastest lap champion in heat race number 1 goes to Pad Fast. So I'm going to back out of this lobby so I don't get myself into trouble. So
yeah, we're going to back on out here, and we're going to sit on back, and I'm going to bring a couple of guys on up and hang out with us for a little while.
Why don't we say we bring our heat race winner in really quick and see how he felt about that? No fuel. Oh well, no tire stop, just gas. He pulled a Lightning McQueen. So
yep, let me get him over here. Let me grab him.
That's awesome, ladies and gentlemen. That's amazing. I'm sorry if I got too excited. I was like, man, he actually did it. Wow, just unbelievable. Let me pull up my boy Paulie D, his stream, so I can watch his. So let me pull that up. All right, I got Paulie's stream up. So, well, how about that? That's a really big surprise shock there, Mr. Flash. How's that feel knowing that stress is off your shoulders now?
You guys got me?
Yeah, we got you, bud.
All right, hang on. I'm just making sure that y'all can hear me on the broadcast.
I feel you. That's awesome. It's awesome.
All right, we'll roll with it. Yeah, man. I didn't realize we had to do a mandatory 2 stops under green there, so I had to do an extra stop to match everybody, but didn't take any fuel or tires to try to catch back up, and I knew Bad Fast would be flying. Just tried not to look in my mirror until turn 3 and hold the bottom, but yeah, he did a great job, and didn't really get to show everything my car had, so I feel like I got something good for the main race later on.
Absolutely.
I'll tell you what, man, we are anxious to see it. Congratulations, man. We will see you later on tonight. Have yourself a little break. We'll see you later tonight, my friend.
All right, thanks, Jay. I'll see you guys later.
Yes, sir. Whew, that was the most funnest heat race.
It was. But in the history of of doing this, that was by far the best heat race and the best finish that I've seen in the 3 years that we've been doing this. You know what? So while we got the time, let's bring up some guys. Let's talk to some guys. Let's bring some guys in, and let's get their. Let's kind of get their take on things. Let's kind of get from their words. Yeah, we're gonna bring up. Let's say we'll bring up Eagles and we'll bring up Bear. Let's talk to these guys. I want to talk to Bear and see how he was able to do that.
Hey, how about this? You get what's it called? You get Bear, and I'll get Taddy. Since you know that's not fair. I don't get to pick one of my favorite drivers.
I was gonna. You could jumped ahead of me. I told you. I was gonna tell you.
Shady, I get Taddy. You get your boy Bear. How about we do that? Good.
Yeah, you got it.
My
and
God.
We're both in on the Eagles.
Fine. You can get Eagles. I'll get Taddy and Savage if you want. Goodness.
Yeah,
my broadcasting partner, man. Goodness gracious, he's a
Hey,
great.
I'm allowed the one mix up. I'm allowed the one. I'm allowed the one. And that's it. That's the one.
We're gonna roll with that, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna roll with that. Hey, you know what? We love being up here. This is always fun, ladies and gentlemen. It's always a fun time to be broadcasting with Shay. It's a great time. So we
have a blast, don't we?
Oh, absolutely. Now I gotta find. Darn it! I gotta find. Okay, if you could probably get Savage, I could. Gosh darn it! I gotta. Yeah.
I already sent it to him.
Did you get Tatty?
I don't have Tatty.
Oh my gosh! Hold on. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I have him. Maybe I
should have him. I don't.
Aqua Tatty. I think
We'll find him. We'll get him. We'll get him.
I think I sent him an invite. I think I just sent the right invite. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. So don't fact check me on this. so.
There it is. I got him.
I got Tatty too, so I had him.
All right, got him.
Did you get all three of them?
Invite. Yeah, I got them all.
Rock on. Rock on. And ladies and gentlemen, really quick, this is only just the beginning. This is just the beginning of tonight's events. This is the pre-race festivities. Stay tuned around what time, Shay? Around 6:15ish.
These guys are going to go right into the second heat race.
Well, I'm talking about for the main event.
Oh, the main event?
So stick around and so that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, the main event will be about 7. If you give me, I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break myself. If you want to hang out, I just gotta make a quick trip to the boys' room. Take only about more like 2 minutes. Yeah.
Go ahead, man. You go right ahead. Do your business.
All right, my friend. I'll be right back.
You got it.
Good race flash 9.
Giggity racing ring. I love it. How you doing, Tatty? Hope you're having fun. Good job on your transfer, bud. Good stuff. Tatty, we tried to get you in here just to talk to you for a bit, but I mean, it's all good, so it's all good, man. I ain't worried about nothing. Just come back to Misfits, will ya? So, it's just amazing. So.
I can jump on for a second.
Yeah, you can do that really quick if you can, bud. It don't matter. I mean, we just want to hear your input. So, we just want to hear how your race went really quick. So, There you go. Taddy, how you doing, bud?
What's up, guys?
It's just me right now. Jay's in the big boys room. Apparently, he's trying to not. He's got to step out of the broadcast. But man, that was a fast car. You were doing so well. The really nice paint scheme, though. By the way, bike guy.
Hey, thanks. Yeah, Shady's running this whole deal. He's got I think he said one of his family members has dealt with breast cancer. Fought that off twice. My mother-in-law, she did too. So the pink car is always nice. Running the 24 for Travis. He was always Gordon fan, so put the 24 on the side of the car. So
absolutely.
Kind of just throw back there.
Oh, absolutely. That was a great point. And I was like, yeah, that's kind of a good thing where, Trav always drove the 24. And, I mean, it was a really good. I think you were right inside the top 5 most of that. And then kind of drifted up the track. And, I mean, now you could just sit back and relax for a bit and to the main and around 7 o'clock. So you can just relax for a bit and just say, hey, I can learn what I got to do in the main event.
Yeah, actually, I made a mistake. I probably would have been 3rd or 4th there towards the end. I knew we had to stop twice, do 2 pit stops, and the first caution come out like lap 2 or 3, and I pit on that caution brake. And from that point on, you were 1 lap short on fuel. Between, a full run, I think there was 63 to go when we went back green, and you only got 31 to the tank, so 62. So I was kind of just riding behind people, not necessarily attempting to save fuel, but not attempting to make any passes. And so naturally lifting behind people kind of saves the fuel. And so I thought I would be just good to go without having a pit. And then they said there's still a second pit stop mandatory. So I gave up a lot of track time just riding instead of using the speed that the car had and getting up there. So unfortunate tale of events, but it is what it is. Still came home in P6 and I advanced to the main feature later. I got a hot rod for qualifying, got a hot rod for the race. Now I know not to save any fuel, so I think the main race later on will be a bit different.
Oh, absolutely, and I wish it was back. But I did make the joke that I wish your car was a different number, and you had a car, you were the 28, and someone was right behind you in the 3. If you get the joke, so
yeah, not a big fan.
But
that's how it works.
Yeah, right. But knowing now that you're in the main event, I mean, what do you expect going into this next end of the big main event? What do you expect to see? What do you expect actually?
I mean, that was pretty clean racing there. We got some stages coming up. At the end of the day, this isn't a points race. It's not a money race. It's a memorial. So, hopefully the first 2 stages are kind of boring. As a driver, that's what I hope. As a fan base, I'm not going to just sit there and ride. I'm going to keep making moves as often as I can because, that's what the fans want to see.
Right.
If it gets a little hectic, I'll probably back off, let it single out, and then start making some moves. But, I expect a few more cautions there in stage 3 because this is basically winner take all. So I hope it doesn't become a wreck fest. But, I definitely expect more cautions because basically if you're running 20th entering stage 3, 20th does nothing for you. It doesn't whatever. You get no bragging rights. So you at least want to finish top 5 here tonight. Realistically, that's my end goal. There's a few guys faster than me, like Eagles. Flash 9, he's quick. I was running with him there, but Eagles is fast. There's a few guys in this next race that are pretty quick. And then, of course, there's a few guys that beat me in that race. So, I don't know. I'm just aiming for a top 5 at the end of the day tonight.
Absolutely.
Memorial to Travis. He was a big member of my league for the longest of time. So.
I think I remember running with him. I think I don't remember, but maybe I did. I couldn't remember. But Shady, you back, bud?
I'm back.
They actually have their lobby set up for the race. I have Pauly D's stream on my phone, so when you get an invite, do send me one, please, because they got the lobby paused, trying to get everyone in. But Eagles, really quick, you had a fast race car, then that last pit stop, man, it couldn't last, could it?
Nope, I guess not. Car was really quick, man. I just lost it on strategy. We pulled 3 different strategies at the end, and I came out 3rd.
Oh, hey, I mean, at least you're into the main event. Now you're like, man, now I'm okay. You know, I don't have to worrying about, hey, I got to race my way into the last chance qualifier. But, I mean, it was a battle between you and Bad Fast. And, I mean, I've said this to Shady. He started last in the field, and he and you had those battles. I mean, what were y'all thoughts, actually?
Yeah, Bad Fast started last, but with that caution coming out right off the rip, I didn't pit either. I knew people was gonna stay out because we had like 1 or 2 laps on our tires, like 99%. So
Oh, sure.
I stayed out. He stayed out, so he jumped all the way up there with me. I think 4 of us stayed out, so he was fourth. And then right off the rip, started running 5 to 10 laps. I think I pulled a pretty good gap. He started reeling me in about middle of the way through. I was getting a little tight towards the end of the run, but the biggest thing I'm going to have to adjust is my brake bias, because both times I came on the pit road, I was sideways. So if I'm going to make any adjustments, it'll be to the brake bias. Car's good. It fires off really fast, and then it falls off kind of the same as everybody else. So I think over a whole run, I have a little bit of an edge. Clearly, I lost on strategy, so I have to figure that part out. But just looking to have fun, man. And, you know, these one-off events are always so cool because people come from all different backgrounds, all different leagues, people that I've raced with, some people that I haven't raced with, some people that I've known for a long time, some people that I've known for a little bit. So awesome to reunite. You know, Shady, haven't talked to Shady in a while, so I'm just happy to be racing and part of the event.
Yeah, man, it's been a minute, man, and I'm very glad you be a part of this, dude. You're gonna bring a lot. You're gonna bring so much to the table. You got one of the fastest cars. You definitely won to beat, man. And really glad that you be a part of this, dude. And hey, congratulations on graduation yesterday, brother.
Hey, I appreciate it. I'm just glad the weather held out, man.
What'd you graduate from high school?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Congratulations, my dude. Good
awesome
stuff,
accomplishment.
Well,
yeah,
I guess.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, it looks like they are going to qualify, so we don't have an invite yet. But again, congratulations on that. And also, you were really good. I mean, again, that was a heck of a battle. You guys didn't let up one bit.
No, I've raced Bad Fast for a long time, and he's really fast, really clean. Same with
Flash, real quick. I'm gonna go check on Mons real quick. You guys keep doing your thing. I'll be back in about 2 minutes.
Go ahead, bud. Okay. Just hurry before they get qualifying done.
I am. That's why I'm going to get it done now, so you guys can talk it out. I'll be right back.
Just make sure I get an invite to that. I don't think I have an invite to that.
Yeah, I mean, Shay will send us invites. Shay will send us invites, though. But
I think I do.
But again, they are getting ready to qualify. I mean, you've raced, so it was a great battle. I mean, like I said, it was like a throat to throat battle every lap, and you're like, man, will these guys ever give up?
Yeah, we spent a lot of that run. He was closing in a little bit, and then I did make one mistake. I hit the apron, and it allowed him to close the rest of the way up. And then we started battling. He got me on pit road. It wasn't until we came out of pit road where. And of course, he got around me right at the part of the run. He got around me coming on the pit road. So next thing we're going to come off the pit road, and I've got the better fire off. And he's in front of me, so I had to get past him. And then it was just strategy from there. So out of that whole race, we raced a little bit because most of it was we were separated because of strategy, or we were separated because of that very beginning run. But yeah, just came out third.
Yeah. And now, really quick, I know you want to watch, but I mean, we'll get to watch these guys. But out of these next guys, who do you expect we see pull out the Heat 2 win? If I may ask that, if you have any prior, not really knowledge, but like any drivers that stand out to you.
Yeah, I have to look at the roster. I'm not exactly sure who's in that. I'm actually gonna.
I can tell you fourth through 13th.
The lobby.
So let's see.
I'm gonna back out here, but all right, I looked at it real quick. I'm gonna say Paulie or Condi. I'm gonna go Condi.
Well, my best bet is Paulie D, maybe Kenrod. I mean, Kenrod's somewhat fast, if you ask me.
Kenrod, I mean, I think he'll be contending. He'll be up there in the mix, but I do think I haven't raced with Paulie yet, at least not competitively. Like we haven't been door to door yet.
Sure. Oh, sure.
I have been door to door with Condi, so I've got confidence. Condi's really quick as long as his lag holds out, or maybe he lag spikes the right person. Maybe he'll win it.
Yeah, well, absolutely. And that's what I think you're hoping most of the time to say, man, I really hope to outplay this guy. But really, Loderman for the win. Paul Dunlap, good luck to you, bud. But really quick, I mean, what was your thoughts when Bad Fast pitted and you were like, okay, so he's going to be maybe a couple of laps ahead of me, but what was your thoughts on that really quick?
Yeah, I saw him short pit. I thought he was going to stay out and do the same strategy that I did. He said he considered it. When he pulled down pit road, I'm like, okay, he's committed to short pitting me. It's not going to do anything because I'm not taking 4 tires. I'm on a completely different strategy. So when I came out of the pits, I took 2 tires. And out of nowhere, I didn't even think Flash was in the mix. Like, me and Bad Fast had 6 to 8 seconds on everybody behind us. So I was shocked. I came out of pit road. I'm like, did he pit? But he pitted and he took no tires, so that's how he gained that 6 seconds. And I was no faster than him because I was on right sides. He was on no tires. And then Bad Fast was just a lap short of getting him on fresh tires. So all 3 strategies worked out to be, we were all like a second apart. Those 2 were side by side. I was about a second back. But
absolutely.
Yeah, just didn't work out on strategy. But now I know.
Absolutely. Shady, take a breather, will you?
I'm trying to.
Get some water in your system, man. Get some water in your system and you'll be all right, man.
That's why it's not necessarily water, but iced tea close to it. You know, kind of flavored water, so to speak, right?
I guess you could say so, but they are in qualifying right now. I just asked Eagles who he thinks is going to be one of the, like a fast car going into this second qualifying race, and he said, oh my God, oh goodness, I am so sorry. I'm trying to think of names now. Yeah, gosh darn, but I know, but Condi? Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. But what I said was probably Paulie D or maybe Kenrod, if you ask me. So
that's good. Hey, it could be. That's a great thing. Kind of mixing it up, man. You just don't know. I mean, look at the last heat race. Bad Fast and Eagles dominated the thing, and then all of a sudden, Flash comes out of nowhere and wins it.
Absolutely, that is. You're like.
You know, I mean, there's some very fast guys that are slated for this second heat race. Mark McAttack, and don't sleep on him either. And also Loderman. He's fast in himself too. He can roll. My favorite for this race will probably be Memphis. I think Memphis he's probably going to be one of the favorites along with Condoy in this one.
Well, speaking of Loderman, he just joined the chat, said Loderman for the win. I just laughed and said, well, let's just see about that. You got to get through qualifying first.
I don't doubt it at all.
I've seen Mark Attack streams and stuff like that. He's actually good. I mean, we'll have to keep an eye on that guy as well. I mean,
he's dominating in the league that we're running. He starts in last. He doesn't even qualify. He starts in last and has won double digit races in the season that we're in. So, saying that he is good is kind of putting it generous.
We'll see what happens given they're qualifying right now. But again, ladies and gentlemen, they are qualifying for heat race number 2, and then we'll get to the last chance qualifier, which, oh my goodness, I really hope it produces the same result as the heat race number 1 we just saw. Like Shay just said, we didn't expect to see Flash take the victory, but anything's possible, isn't it, gentlemen? Is that something?
Well, one thing I wanted to ask Eagles, as the run went on with the 2X, I saw a lot of guys get loose. Was there a lot of guys having trouble getting loose in that heat?
I'm not actually sure because I only saw Bad Fast for a majority of the race. I will say I was getting tight on entry.
Okay.
Throughout the run, I was starting to really push. Part of it could have been I have a lot of throttle time in the middle of the corner. I'm full throttle for a majority of the run. So I guess if I lift a little bit, I guess I could fix that. But I don't know. Badfest was starting to get me at the 3/4 part of the run because I was just getting a little tight. But I think, like I said before, over the whole run, I think I've got it. I'm going to fix the braking. That's the only adjustment I'm gonna make. But I don't know. I mean, I think it's track sensitive and it's car sensitive. Some people show up and with their setup they'll get tight on entry, they'll get loose on exit. Some people have that. I think it's the worst is when you have both. You're plowing into the corner and your rear end's coming around off the corner. That's not a good thing to deal with. But I don't know. I think it depends on the person.
I'm agreeing with you on that one. Depends really on the person, given that, it could happen to anyone. I mean, you gotta realize, you could be in the back slow, but then you gotta realize a caution could come out and you could probably pick your way through the back and then work your way through the front. You've seen it in real life as well. You could probably pick your way through if you have a good car. So.
Right, I think passing is Chicago is one of the better tracks. I wish the next gens had it because I think we'd have a blast here. It's really not that passing is easy; it's possible. Some tracks it's impossible virtually to pass, and this track I think it's easier to pass here than some other tracks. But
I think if you ask me, I think it reminds me a little bit of Nashville. It has the same look of Nashville, just a bit. So, but you also got to realize this too, Eagles. We saw this in the early opening laps in the heat race number 1. We saw everyone nose to tail, working together, and then you see that one guy on the high side, and they're like passing him like it was nothing. You think we're going to see a lot of that maybe in heat 2 and maybe the last chance qualifier? That's something you got to watch out for.
Track is very line dependent. It's very similar to like Daytona where you get up on the outside and you're going right to the back, and because the accordion, everybody's so close, when you get stuck on the outside, you're going to be hoping for a hole on the bottom. Unless your car is good enough to hang, not that you're not going to pass on the outside, unless you're significantly faster. You're not going to pass on the outside, but if you're fast enough to at least hang until a hole does appear behind you can get in. But yeah, you're going to see it a lot. Somebody's going to get hung on the outside. They think they're going to lose 2 spots, and they're going to end up losing 8 just because they never could get in. So definitely.
Now, do you think having it on low draft would help eliminate some of that a little bit?
It's not going to eliminate the factor of the car losing spots because that's not necessarily the draft. That's just the track being line dominant. But it will prevent dive bombs. It will prevent massive runs. It will prevent probably a lot of 3 and 4 wide moves just because you're not going to have the run to make it. It's going to make you're going to have to be faster than the car in front of you to pass. You're not going to get a run from hell and blow by somebody or get a massive run and dive bomb into the corner. It's not going to happen. You're going to have to drive off the corner better and get a run into the next corner, or you're going to have to enter the corner better to get underneath the person. You're not going to be able to dive bomb in because you're just not going to have the run.
Because that's what I was wondering, and that's exactly the reason why we decided to do the low draft, is to help prevent exactly what you just said, the huge momentum run and sending it in, turn 3 off of the backstretch and ending up pushing up and wrecking half of the field. Saw that a lot last year in the race that we had, and that's exactly why we went with the low draft this year. Exactly.
Absolutely.
It's going to make for better racing, and it's going to make for less wrecks. So.
The cream rises to the top in low draft, am I right?
100%.
Right.
Really quick, we have Savage. That was a really good recovery after being caught up in the first lap wreck. That was a really great recovery. Walk us through it really quick before we get our invites to join the second heat race, my guy.
Hey buddy, how you doing? Yeah, that first lap got caught up in a little bit of a mishap in front of me, and worked with Taddy a lot of the race, and just worked our way up back through the field. We got a solid car for the main event tonight. Don't have to worry about the last chance qualifier. Just here to support Shady and Travis. Miss him. Wish he was here with us, but
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, we lost a great friend and family member, but we're here supporting him. Looking forward to this second heat race. Got my eyes on a few guys. Just looking forward to the main and ready to go.
Absolutely.
Coming out of the MPM garage there, Bear, I kind of knew what kind of car you had, and I wasn't, when I saw you getting that little mishap, I knew that you had the car to get right back up there, and you kind of proved me right. Do you have to make any adjustments or any changes on your car before the main event?
Oh, I'm going to make a few changes before the main event. The car starts off a little too tight to my liking, and it's not where I need it to be. It's not as quick as what Eagles is, and I've ran with Eagles a lot, so I know what he's capable of. And I feel I'm close to what Eagles is. I'm just missing a little key point, so I'm going to loosen up a little bit, do a little bit of gear change for the main event.
Well, there you go. And really quick, I mean, on the pole is Loderman is on the pole, so also really want to take a quick shout at that. You and Memphis have been in my league. I mean, you guys had that heck of a battle at Martinsville. Remember that? So knowing that
Memphis and one Fast Bean.
That is exactly right. Isn't Bean in this one, or did he not make tonight's field?
He wasn't able to make it tonight.
Oh no, that would have been. I hate to say this really quick, but it would have been great to see you three back up there battling for a win there, Bear. Because, like I said, you three had that we had that Martinsville race clearly fun, dude. That was awesome. But
yeah, that was a fun battle right there. I enjoyed that. It just sucked that Bean had that little mishap off of turn 2 and took him out, and then it was basically mine from there. But you had a great point of view from that race. But
yeah,
that was my second race in your league and my first win in your league, and I had fun racing with you guys. It's just I don't have the opportunity or the time right now with family and work to be doing more.
100%. See, that's a thing where we have to keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen. We're not all on here on a video game 24/7 trying to say, hey, do you want to race until we can, we got life, man. We got work. We got school. We got this, things we can't put that aside. We can't, because life is more important than just a game. This is just something to sit down after a long days of work, or just relax for the evening and just talk with friends,
Well, I spoke with Shady a little while ago. Today is, my son turned 18 on the 3rd, and today's his party, and he's got a bunch of his friends over, and his girlfriend's over as well, and I'm trying to bounce back and forth between this for Travis because of everything with Travis and what he meant to us, along with spending time with my oldest son as well. So I'm trying to bounce back and forth between both families right now, and everybody please check out the YouTube and the TikTok videos that we made for Travis as well as NPM, and like and subscribe to our channels and help Shady make this grow further for next year.
Absolutely. I'm Rob Cornell. How you doing, Rob? How you doing, pal? I'm so glad to see you in the broadcast. But yes, I agree really 100%. Again, this is for Travis Tyson. I will get into this a little later tonight. I did talk to Mama Tyson earlier, and we talked about some things about Trav, and we'll get to some of that later on tonight. But I did talk to her. It was such a good honor to actually talk to her on a phone call and just talk about things about Trav. And I told this to Shady before the air. I think maybe I did tell him on the air, but I looked up his obituary, watched the video they made for him, and I'm sorry, I almost got teary-eyed there. I almost tried not to cry watching that thing, and it was really, really cool to see. And everyone, especially Shady, for putting this all together for the last 3 years. This means a lot to the Tyson family, and yet this is such a great remembrance, and having all the families just watching. Hey fellas, JD says, hey fellas, we are watching. Good luck to the field. Yeah, we miss you, JD. I wish you were in tonight's field. I would, if I was Shady, if I was Shady, I'd probably pick you.
I tell you what, I wish JD was able here to make it, and he is doing big boy things with some big boy trucks. I tell you what, he is headed down to Texas with his cousin Blazin. Both of them, we hope that they would have been able to make it tonight, but they are currently making a haul in Texas, picking up some big boy horses. Man, I tell you what, I kind of wish I was on that ride with them because they do some big boy work, and can't thank them enough. Wheels on Wheels is their company for big trucking. They do some big trucking and big haul. And Wheels on Wheels is the company, and they do such a great job, and they're tuned in. Love to see them, and you know, we'll be seeing them tomorrow for the FTR broadcast. Don't forget, everybody, the FTR. Nick and I will bring that broadcast to you tomorrow night at 8. What is it? 8 o'clock? I always forget, Nick. 8 or 8:30
man. It's 8 o'clock. I think
8 o'clock. 8 o'clock.
I
Sunday,
believe it was. I think it was Pauly D. Maybe it's Inno. I can't tell you, but I believe Innotown did not make tonight's field neither. So that's
Innotown couldn't make it either. He also messaged me. He's got some family requirements, but he's going to tune in, and you know. We hope and wish everybody's able to make it, but you know, it's spring, summer, the weather is beautiful. You know, people going out with their families. I would do the same thing, and you know, it's
Absolutely.
just a wonderful day all the way around. But we wish they could be here, but you know, we're glad that everybody's going to be tuning in.
Absolutely, and I'm very happy that, you know, we see a big stacked house field for tonight's event. And really quick, we are just waiting on the last chance qualifier, but we're waiting on Heat 2 to get underway. We have 15 guys over there, and again, as mentioned, why did they change? Loaderman is on the pole. With him on front is Sharpay right there, and one driver I think that surprises me, not really surprises me, but it's really cool to see, is Chevy Racing 3_8 driving the 24. Travis's number. That's a really good tribute. That's a really great tribute, if you ask me, gentlemen. I think it's really, really awesome to see that.
I'm just getting my. There we go. Just getting my feed up here. Yeah, waiting for these guys to get going. But I tell you what, man. If the second heat race is anything like the first heat race, man, we're going to be in for another treat.
Do you mean the other way around? If the first heat race was anything, the second one should be a lot better. Don't you mean that?
I don't know if the second one can get any better. I mean, the only way it could get any better than what we saw in the first one would be what you said, is a photo finish kind of thing.
Well, hopefully, but that would be something to see in that, you know, in the main event, because remember, only 12 guys make the next round. So, but again, last chance qualifier could probably help you out if you did not do good either in this one or last one. So, well, good thing for Savage and all those guys who finished inside the top 12 in Heat 1. You're good. You can just take a break. You could go grab a sandwich, go do something really quick. If you got to take a shower before the race, go do that, man. Yes, Lando, you are speaking my language, Lando. I am right there with you. Pauly D for the Heat 2, and I like it. I'm right there with you. Florida brother going to get the win. I'm telling you, Heat 2 winner right there. Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, guys, I don't know. You guys got to keep your eye on Memphis.
Well, you got
that's what I said coming in.
Well, I was going to say, here's the thing.
That's what I said coming in.
Well, let's see this, Shady. Savage, this is a true story. Last week, I had to cover all stage 1 and 2 in FDR, and then Shady joins mid-stage 3, and Pauly D pulls a whooping, and I was like, you know what? I'm happy. That is a Florida win right there. Gosh.
Well, I promise you one thing, Nick. I promise you one thing. Every Sunday, I will make sure I set an alarm if I doze off again. How about that?
I'll have to call you, and then...
Jeez. Yeah, you got a number. Give me a call.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's always fun to be up here calling races. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm very happy this is amazing. You know, again, Shady, you put so much heart and effort into this. You just do so much for this whole, the whole community. It's amazing how you put this together on a week to say, okay, who's going to sign up? Are you going to make it? And what number do you want? I can get you a number. We'll get you. You can run whatever number, and it's a great tribute. And this is amazing. You know, I mean, I'm going to say it later on, but thank you for putting this all together. It's amazing. You know, it's just you do so much for this, and it. Oh no!
What?
No, Polly's wheel froze. Oh no, Polly's wheel froze.
That's all right. They're getting it all squared away. They're getting all squared away. They're getting ready to go green. And like I said, Nick, man, it's it's a team effort. It's a whole group effort, man. You know, I got I can't thank you and also Biker, who will be joining you up here tonight for the broadcast.
Oh,
you guys do such a spectacular job up here in the booth. I can't thank you guys enough. And I couldn't do it without you guys. And the same thing with Stay Puff Lando, who's directing and kind of taking over and directing the race control for these heat races and the LCQ to allow me to be up here in the booth and to enjoy this a little bit. So it's all a group effort, man. It's all a team effort, and everybody just being a part of it. That's what makes it. That's
absolutely
what makes it. And
really quick, I messed up. It's not Polly D who we were waiting on. It was Loderman's wheel that froze. So,
Loderman? No, he had the pole, didn't he?
Sure did, but yikes.
Oh, but you know what? Hey, he'll get. We saw Savage Bear get wrecked and go all the way back to the end. A couple laps in. And he drove it. He was up to 6, I think, before the first pit stop, I think.
Shady Lando says about to start.
Roll it.
And
roll
he did.
it. We ready. Yep, they're rolling it
Savage,
now. All right.
Sadie, make sure you send all 3 of us an invite. So.
Don't worry. I got you. Don't worry. I got you. All right, here we go. It's a good thing Memphis sent me some invites because nobody else did.
Oh, snap. I forgot Memphis sent me one, too. I was like, snap, I don't have an invite. Oh, wait, Memphis did send me one. Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, well, I'm gonna send you an additional one just in case something happens, and make sure Eagles has one as well. And Bear. All right, here's some invites. You guys got them? Yes, no, maybe so?
Rock and roll.
All right.
Yep, I'm in.
All right. Here we go.
Let's roll it.
Heat number 2, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to see who makes the main event in Heat 2. Sharpay and Memphis on the front row. Green flag in the air. Heat race number 2 is green. And while we
coming out of the MPM garage, Bear, we know what Memphis has got, don't we? He had to take a break.
For Heat 2?
What's that?
Are we live for Heat 2?
We're live for Heat 2. We just went green, brother.
We've been live for the last, I don't even know, but really quick, let's introduce you to these
YouTube, it's not.
Memphis is?
No, on Shady's. It's just now going live.
What?
It has a delay a little.
I'm on his live feed right now. It's delayed.
No way. You're kidding.
Now, only if Shady can drive as good as he puts on.
No, it's on. No, Savage, it's on, dude. It's on, dude.
Yeah, it is now. I'm in.
Yeah, no, it's been on. What are you even talking about? Really quick, let me get these drivers out of the way. I was trying to do that. What Shady does. Sharpay in the 9, who is now the new pole center, driving that beautiful 9 car. Looks really good. Memphis in the 29, driving a Kevin Harvick tribute. That's a really good scheme there, Memphis.
Love that scheme.
I do too. That's awesome looking.
The 88 Kenrod, our good buddy Kenrod there. Shady, can he get the job done like he did? Did he win? Did he win last year, or was it Pauly D? I can't remember, man.
Pauly D won the main
show.
Oh.
Won it last year.
T-Bird in the 29 in
You
a.
got the 38 on pit road already. What's going on with the 38 on pit road already?
Oh, and Super Dave, I was just about.
He's got damage on. He's got a lot of
Oh,
damage.
no.
Look at the front.
Wow, he does, and
What
I think
happened to Dog Pound?
I don't know
I'm
what
not
happened to
sure.
Super Dave, but he's out. He's out of the race as well.
Super
so,
Dave is out.
well, let me see if we can get back to the T-Bird in the 29. I'm not sure what type of scheme that is, but it looks cool.
That's crazy. I'm not sure what happened there,
I
guys.
don't know, guys. But I'm so sorry, Eagles. You're gonna get mad at me because I botched this. Super Cody. Gosh, thank goodness I'm gonna have you guys. I'm sorry, man. I'm not good with new names, but I'm gonna call him Superman. How about we just do that? I'm just gonna do that, just to make y'all happy.
I'm not calling him Superman.
Whatever.
It's Super Dave. You ever
No,
watch Super
the
Dave?
95.
Wait a minute. You guys are
Super
too young for
Condi.
Super
Dude.
Dave.
Dude, I'm talking about I'm trying to get through the drivers.
It's Condi.
Condi, thank you. Super Condi. My boy Pauly D, the Florida native.
Up
You
to
love to see
third
it.
already.
Yeah, I'm happy. Heck yeah. Kick butt, bro. Like I said before, if you win, we're celebrating with watermelon beer. I'm telling you that right now. The 33 of FDR Reels Smooth. Have we ever seen him on the? Have we ever seen him, Shady? I don't think I've ever seen him.
I've seen him. I know him well. I've seen
I
him.
ran with him a few times. He's a pretty good driver.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
As
Great
we
dude,
mentioned, you see Dog Pound with a lot of damage in that 38. I don't know what happened, but that has to be probably because I just don't know. And of course, Super Dave is out of the race. I think he had I don't know. A-Sale in the number 88 Dale Earnhardt throwback. That's actually pretty cool. That's pretty sick, if you ask me.
That is.
How about
Said
this?
something about me and the Kobe Bryant scheme.
Hey, I didn't know about. I actually knew that, but I was like, wait, I will have to point that out in the broadcast, won't I? When we get to Mitch Tracer. But
Pauly to the lead.
heck yeah. Chevy Racing in the 24. I've actually watched him in Racing Misfits. He's actually really good, but I mean, he is pretty good driving the 24.
We got a big battle for the lead here. We got a big group of cars up here for the lead here, Nick.
Throw them under a blanket. We got, what, 5
Yes,
of them for the
absolutely.
lead right now?
Holy cow! Make it 3 wide. Probably make it 5 wide if you must.
And there's your boy.
Sharpay hit the apron off of 2, and it opened the door for Pauly.
We got Davey and Real Smooth right there too, not too far behind. A few car links closing in. These guys get racing. They're going to join the lead pack.
Darnation, is that how you say it? Darnation? I don't know. Dart something. I've seen him race before. He's in the 56. Daytona 999. I've seen him before. He's been a really good car. And Loderman in the 5. That is your drivers for heat race number 2. And there you see, as we mentioned, 5 cars under a blanket for the lead. Pauly D leads coming lap 11. Gentlemen, it looks like a 6-car back now. Maybe 7. But right now, what I'm trying to look back as, Memphis is right there with them. I'm telling you, it could be. We know it's 11 laps into the books, but I didn't think we were racing like this. It's the last. These guys think it's racing like the last lap.
Hey, here comes Condoy. He's got underneath of Sharp here, or
Yes,
he did get underneath him. He's looking to get under here, trying to get that second spot.
He's really trying, guys. He's really trying. He's like, all right, and you know who this is really kind of helping out is Pauly D. He's looking in the mirror saying, yeah, y'all keep battling. I'll just pull away for a bit. How about we do that? You know, I think that's what he wants done because he would love to go to victory lane.
And remember, Pauly D won the Memorial Race event last year, so he's looking to run it back. And remember, there is a prize this year, as Mrs. Tyson will give the winner of the main event tonight one of Travis's collector's cards. So there's a prize up for grabs tonight this year.
Absolutely, that is very very true. But right now, looking back, you have it's like the top 5 or we're under a blanket now. You got top 3 under a blanket, pretty much. But we saw this before. I mentioned this before, Eagles. It's like Daytona and Talladega, where you're going to see that single file line and you get shuffled out. How about that 95 going to second place?
Got it that time.
Yes, he did. He's going for the lead this time. He's going to pass Paulie D probably for the lead.
He's trying to get a twofer. He's going 2 for 1. He got a
he's
2 for 1
line
here.
there. Yes, he is.
Now, let me ask you, Eagles, in 3 and 4, can you make this run off of 3 and 4 on the top side like Paulie's trying?
I don't know. I think the top side is better in 1 and 2. 3 and 4, just the angle of the corner. I think it's a little more difficult, but yeah, I don't know. You can do it. You can get a really good arc into turn 1 and 2, and you can make the top work. I don't think it's going to work in 3 and 4.
Absolutely, and really quick, that dropped Paulie D from the lead to 3rd position. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, this is really interesting. Again, you know, I've wanted to point this out. Everyone's using that Larson line, you know. Ooh, car in the grass, and that's the 29. Not of Memphis, but another car. That was T-Bird, who went way low into the grass, and he held onto it. He's still going, and we're still green. And I think he just went down to that apron a little too much.
I had actually told Shady before the race today, I thought Heat 1 was the stacked one, but we had a 2-car breakaway here. This might be the stacked Heat. There's 5-6 guys under a blanket, and nobody can seem to pull away like we saw in Heat 1. So, I don't know. I think there's a lot more contenders in this one. Surprising. I thought Heat 1 was the more stacked field, but it ended up being the other way around a little bit.
Well, you and Badfast really checked out, man. I mean, you guys were in your own zip code there for a while. I mean, and that's one reason why I love having you up here in the booth, Eagles, is just because your experience with all these tracks, man. I mean, you know every crack, crevice, and seam in practically every single track, and trying to pick your brain for knowledge a little bit. I love having you up here in the booth.
Yeah, hey, I love coming in the booth, man. I guess not. I have more experience driving, but I have a lot of experience in the booth. I've broadcasted a lot of races.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just glad to be back. I mean,
well, you're the one that got me into the broadcasting, remember? You're the one that got me to do the broadcasting, remember?
Right.
And
that
you know that
that
chain reaction. If you guys are going chain reaction moment, you got me into the broadcasting Eagles League there, Shady. And then I just was like, you know.
Yep.
But what's that?
That's another reason why I love this event and putting this event together, man. It brings everybody back from all different leagues and everything, and kind of bring. Oh, the 29 just came down, and Real Smooth was in the wrong place, gonna wreck down the backstretch here.
Is that gonna be a caution? Is that going to be a caution?
I don't think so.
33.
Wreck, he's ghosted. It's only a one-car wreck. I don't think so.
That's damage, dude. Now you got to rely on that last chance qualifier. And look at this, gentlemen. The top 2 now pulling away. We saw this in heat race number 1. Now, again, Shady said this before. This is on low draft. It's not on high draft, but it's on low draft. And you can't get those big runs like you do before. But, again, this could be a one-man show if you can probably play your strategy right, if you ask me.
Well, on that, I had it right there. I was riding with Real Smooth when that happened, and I think it was T-Bird that got just broke loose off of turn 2 and just came down right and just Real Smooth was just at the wrong place at the wrong time when T-Bird broke loose and came right down on him. Just one of those racing incidents with Real Smooth, unfortunately. Hopefully he'll get back up here, but that's what happened there. It was he just broke loose and he was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
I hate to be a party pooper maybe, but you got 3 cars under a blanket for 3rd position. You got Kenrod, you got Davey, and then Paulie D. You know, again,
it's Memphis. It's Memphis.
Well, the same thing. Like you said.
Yeah, but you know,
you say potato, I say potato, man.
Memphis.
Same
for
thing.
our broadcast viewers, you get them confused. You call Davey, you know, they're looking for Davey.
Davey has been retired officially. Very retired Davey.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
how about a battle for third, and how about Memphis just slips to third position? And again, I think you said it really well, Bear. None of these guys have raced against each other. This is the first time some of these guys from different leagues are racing against different drivers they've never even heard of, and they're all trying to get used to of how each other's driving abilities, you know?
Oh, Memphis has been around quite a while, several different names, but Davey has been officially retired by the Bear. So we're with Memphis.
Well, listen here, man. You guys got me confused whenever you said it in my league. I was like, what? What are y'all talking about? But again, it's we are on lap 24 of 67.
I think. Yep. We got.
Yeah, here we go.
Here comes Pitt.
Who is he gonna hit? Oh no!
Hold it down, Memphis. Save her.
He got it.
Did he?
He needs the same adjustment I need.
Yeah, I think so.
And I believe Joe. Oh, I think. Yep.
This is interesting. Him pitting kind of. He's trying. I think maybe is this maybe a short pit, Eagles, with Memphis trying to do this here, trying to do a short pit in front of everybody.
That's definitely a short pit. I think you're going to see a little bit different play out here because we didn't get a caution at the beginning of this. So the length of the runs are going to differ a little bit because there wasn't a caution at the beginning of this. So definitely a short pit. You see Paulie coming in now, and some guys are still staying out.
I hate to ruin everyone's vibe right now, but Real Smooth has backed out. He's not in the race anymore.
That accident, he got a lot of damage. He hit the wall head on that. That car was destroyed.
But you know, now as a driver like the 64 of Super David and him, he's now got to rely on that last chance qualifier to get in. Now, Shady, how many make it from the last chance qualifier? I don't know if I asked.
Well, the top 12 make it into the main event. So anybody who doesn't get into the top 12 will be able to run that last chance qualifier.
Right. And I'm just saying there you see the 95 coming to pit road this time. So 95 this time, 88 also pitting, but Sharp is he stayed out. So pretty much we saw this what you did, Eagles, is stay out probably a couple laps before the second place driver.
I like the move. I like the call. The longer the run, you want to have the tires. So there's a lot of laps left in this thing. I like the move to stay out. You don't want to stay out too long because then it bites you in the rear end. The guys at short pitted gain too much time on you. He's staying out again. He's staying out a while. I like the fresh tires. There's a lot of laps left, which means he's going to have the tire advantage for a very long period of time. So we'll see how it works out. Some guys short pitted significantly. So they're going to come out way ahead of him. But he's going to have 5-6 lap fresher tires. He's going to catch him in a hurry. And who knows? If he's got a good short run car like I did, staying out longer is going to play more of a benefit. Because when he comes out, not only is he going to be fast because he's got fresh tires, he's going to be really fast because he's got a good short run car. So, you know, it all depends. But staying out again, and he's in the fence.
Yeah, same with Loderman. Same with Loderman. Loderman's right there in second, and he's staying out as well.
Kenrod just came off a pit road, and he's got a little bit of damage, gentlemen. I don't know if he had hit the wall coming onto pit road. I don't know, but that could probably not help your case unless we get a caution. Looks like we have another car coming to pit road. I'm not sure who it is. It's Dart. So
again.
Wow. Just Loderman this time into pit road, and there you see, I believe the other 29, I believe that was T-Bird to pit road. So T-Bird to pit road, Loderman to pit road. So again, he's trying to, I think what he's trying to do is when it hits halfway, he'll pit. Well, there you go. Never mind. Spoke too soon.
Here it comes now. I'm on Sharp Stream now, and he ran it practically dry. He's still got the one lap clicked on his screen, so he practically ran that thing dry.
Well, I was gonna hope he.
Go
ahead, Eagles.
I don't think it's necessarily that he stayed out longer. I think the other guys just pitted really early. So I'm actually on Sharpay's side here. Had he went 3-4 laps past what the tank says, I'd be questioning that. But he went the whole length of the tank. I think these guys that pitted early, they pitted way too early. So they've got a long way to go on old tires. Though, if they pit at the end and they they're going to have a large gap on the guys that stayed out. They're going to pit at the end and maybe have to take a little bit less gas. So we'll see how it plays out. But right now, I'm liking Sharpay's move, but he's going to come out way behind these guys.
Well, another thing I was going to say here is that maybe he was going to pit when it hits halfway, so that I believe you get, I'm not sure what the fuel window is, but I would have thought maybe he would have pitted and then been like, okay, you know, man, he could pit and then he'll be all right. He could be like 32 or 32, you know, that's what I'm saying, you know, that's what I was thinking.
He's not that far back. For how long he stayed out, he is not that far back at all. So you can clearly see the short pit gains you a little bit of time. He's going to make that up, no question.
Well, he also had a great pit stop. His pit stop was 15.4.
Yeah, that's a good
95 to the lead. And now you got to think now, second place is Memphis right now. And you got to realize this is that we had these top four all under a blanket, maybe top five. Now they're all separated. So now you got to wonder who's going to make. We are halfway. We are going to come to halfway this time by. So right now at the halfway point, right now that 95 is leading. But remember, anything can happen. A late race caution could probably come out right now as we hit halfway, gentlemen. I'm telling you, it could be either or, as it's a very decisive call.
Well, Sharp is definitely, with those fresh tires, he is definitely catching these leaders pretty quickly here. Just like Eagle said, I like the move too. I agree with Eagles that, you know, that first stop, I would probably have done the same. I would have probably run it dry too, just the same as Sharp, because you can see how fast he's gaining on these leaders here.
I'm always for the opinion of staying out. I'm always for the opinion of having fresh tires.
I am too. I'm always in the opinion of trying to run it as long as you can go, whether you're running it dry or you're running it until that tire is down to 2. You know, I'm kind of on board. I'm the same way, Eagles.
You can see he's clearly caught the car in front of him already. Now, I think Memphis pitted way early compared to Condi, so he's going to catch Memphis a little quicker than he will Condi. But, I mean, he's definitely gaining on Condi. Now, you also have to consider the tires will even out at some point or another. The longer he stayed out, the longer he'll have that advantage. Eventually, they will even out. He's just got to make sure he catches Condi before they do, and maybe puts a little bit of a gap on Condi before they even out. But we'll see. Condi, wide exit. Out of turn 4.
He is right now 1.3, 1.2, and gaining. Still closing.
He's definitely gaining. He's gained probably half that time.
He really is, and I think I'm just looking through all these things. I don't know if this... Lando, are you still in here, bud? Because Lando just said in the chat that... Oh, okay, well, I'm not sure what... I'm just trying to figure out what it's all going on, but Sharp, thank you, Caddy. I am trying to get through these names as well, so I'm sorry that I'm trying my very best here, but a lot of these cars are just trying to stay out as long as they can, and, you know, it's only... They are at 30 laps to go, and right now, anything can happen in these last 30 laps, and... Right now, y'all just mentioned really well how Sharp is right there, and he passed the 45 and I believe the 29. Both again, this could be a very good stop if they can make it. I think we saw it in that first heat where what was his name? Flash. He only pitted. I think Flash only pitted once, and he won the race.
No, you have
no,
to
he pitted twice.
He did pit
he did?
twice.
Oh,
he just didn't. He didn't take anything on the second stop.
Okay. I'm just.
I
but
think
again,
he
we
only
had a caution early in that first heat. We didn't have that here, so we're going to see a different cycle play out. If we get a caution, we're definitely going to see a different cycle.
Absolutely.
We're going to see a different cycle regardless because we didn't get an early caution. He is there.
Yep.
And he's coming in a hurry. Like, he isn't just caught him. He's going to get by him, and he's got enough tire probably to put a gap on him. He's looking. Oh, he's going to probably pull a crossover here.
Watch this. He'll probably move to do the bump and run.
Connie
Watch
blocked
this.
it. He blocked it.
Yeah, he did. He threw the block.
Blocked him.
He threw the block. He wants to win this thing.
He's like, no, thank you. You're not gonna win this. I'm gonna try my very best to win this thing. No, thank you.
It's going to be harder to do it off of 4. He might take him. I think he has enough tire. He might take him on the outside.
There he goes to the inside. Oh, it's the outside, actually. I'm sorry. To the outside. And what
And
Condi
Condi did
needs...
not pull the defense move.
No.
Oh, he got into him though.
Oh,
He
man.
just drove him up the track.
He let him go. He
Yikes.
let him
No.
go. I think.
Wow.
He let him go. I think. He got into him, and I think he let him go.
That was...
Yeah, I agree. I agree with the Eagles. I think he let him go because he knew that he didn't have the as fresh tires, and he tried to block him as much. He tried to hold him off as long as he could, but I think he knew that he wasn't going to push it and end up wrecking, you know. So I think Condoy tried his best, but as you see, I mean, Eagles pointed out that the tires kind of equalize a little bit. You see that Sharp is pulling away just a little bit, but Condoy's still there, kind of smelling it a little bit, but he is still pulling away.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think he might run away with this now because I don't think they've evened out yet, and they may not. It's not a guarantee. Like if Sharp has a better long run car on top of having fresher tires, he's gonna have that gap. He's gonna have that edge probably the rest of the way until they pit. So Condi is just praying that the next cycle of pit stops comes before Sharp gets too far away. But when Sharp went to the outside of Condi, I was actually surprised Condi didn't. The best defense move when somebody tries to take you on the outside is take their arc away. And Condi gave him the outside. He gave him a whole car width. So Sharp was able to take the widest angle into the corner. And when you're on the outside, that's what you need because you're not hitting the apex of the corner on the bottom. And he didn't. He gave him the whole outside, and he ended up getting into him, so it didn't matter. But the best move, somebody's going to take you on the outside, take their arc away. Looks like he might be pitting.
24.
And I'm making a mental note of that.
24 laps to go, coming to 23, and there you go. Yes, you're right, Eagles. He's coming to pit road this time by. So, again, this is the last stop of the night. Oh, did he get in the pit road? It looks like he hit the commitment cone, though.
He got in.
He got it. It was close.
It was very close. I was like, oh my gosh, that looked so stinking close, man. 23 laps to go this time by. Coming to 22 to go. Now you gotta wonder is who's gonna take what? Are you gonna take 2 tires? Are you gonna take 4 tires? What are you gonna do? This is your last stop of the night. Make it count. So, but right now, 95 looks like he's taking 4 tires, gentlemen. This could help him, and you gotta realize this too. Sharp is actually again has a commanding lead. He's right now entering the backstretch, and right now second place of Memphis is entering the backstretch right now. So again, he pulled his strategy. And there you see Memphis is coming to pit road. They're Savage. He's doing. I think this is going to be one last stop. But I think if you're Memphis, what do? Do you take 4 or do you take 2 and pull the strategy? Or don't answer my question.
I don't know.
I'm taking
sure.
4.
It's really difficult. I would agree. He has to take 4. I think there's too many laps left.
And
I think he's in a tough situation because he pitted early in that first run, so he's gonna. I don't know. When you have a long run, I don't like pitting early because it puts you in a hole. You know, you pit early. If those guys on fresh tires get past you, you're never passing them back. Like, you're just praying to come down pit road again so you have an advantage coming out with fresh tires. But, I don't know. He's in a tough situation. I think he put himself in a hole pitting as early as he did in that first pit. So now he's just trying to salvage, maybe hope for a caution. He could always stay out longer and try and hope for a caution, pin everybody a lap down. If he doesn't get the caution, it's going to kill him because he's staying out so long. I don't know. There's different options. I'm not sure. Where's Kenrod at? I just flipped to Kenrod. He's kind of been quiet.
Whoa, Daytona just missed pit road. Probably downshifted a little bit coming on the pit road. Looks like he spun coming on the pit road.
Been quiet.
Kenrod's now coming to pit road. So Kenrod again, guys. Only 12 guys make the transfer. So 19 laps to go. I think it's now 18 to go. So where's
How many guys are in this heat?
14.
I believe. Yeah, there's 14.
14, so there's only going to be 5 guys in the LCQ?
I think there's going to be a couple other guys. I'm not exactly sure. There's some other guys that said that they were going to be late and for the LCQ. I know Hurricane Hole will be for the LCQ, and a couple others are scheduled for the LCQ. So, hey, if it's 5 guys, it's 5 guys. You know, the winner's going to make it to the main event.
Well, if it's 5 guys, it might make it a whole lot more entertaining because there's less guys you have to beat.
Right, you only got to be 4 guys, man. That's all you got to do is
Right.
worry about 4 guys, man. But
They
right now,
think they have a chance.
right?
Yeah.
Well, you can only, you know is if you have 4 guys, you could probably those 4 guys could wreck, and you're like, yep, there's my chances. I'm going to win no matter what. So, but right now with 17 laps to go, coming to 16 laps to go. I mean, pit stops are gonna. We haven't really seen many guys come down for their last pit stop yet because I think Sharp may be good. I'm not sure. I could be wrong, gentlemen, but he may have this thing won no matter what. And right now, I believe second place, the 45 of Pauly D is coming to pit road this time. So that is a very. I'm not saying it's very crucial, but I think that's a very cool. I think that's a good opportunity. There you see here he goes. Sharp comes on pit road. I was going to say, here comes Sharp. So
this is pretty interesting because
no, he spun coming on the pit road. Oh no!
Oh my gosh!
Oh
No! You gotta be kidding! That's not what we need.
Wow,
Wow, that's time,
Oh.
dude. That is precious time lost.
Oh,
Wow! I was
man.
just
My-
gonna say he stayed out so long in that first run, and he's already coming to pit road, which is an
Right.
interesting strategy because it's a very short run. He stayed out long and then he pitted early, so it's a very short middle run, which is an interesting strategy. But now it's out the window now.
That's unbelievable.
Floodgates is open for everyone else. Who was running second? Condi? This could be.
No,
this could
Pauly
be
D
right
was-
now.
No,
well,
Memphis was running second, I
Pauly?
thought.
Pauly was second, but Condi was second, but before Condi pitted, Pauly D was in second before all the mess. So I believe now that I'm not sure it's a custom, but it is a custom car leading. I'm not sure what number it is. I think in Memphis probably the leader. I'm not sure because I think it is because Memphis has got a huge lead, and I think Condi. Where's Condi at? He's currently in the.
I don't think Condi made his second stop yet.
No,
someone's-
it's the
well,
9 car. That's
Well, that we
that's
had
the
we
leader.
had it. Well, I think A-Sale was the leader because he's on pit road, so that's what I'm thinking.
So Memphis is probably going to cycle out to the lead because he short pitted big
well,
time in both
right
pits.
now, the 24 Chevy is leading right now, but he's coming to pit road this time by. So, I mean, there's some drivers who are like, "Hey, I want my TV time. I want my lap led with 13 to 14 laps to go." You ask
It
me.
could be that, but it also could be the opportunity of a caution coming out. And now they just leapfrog the entire field.
Well, guys,
Right, right.
Condi is going to be the leader right now, so he's out front. Memphis is right now somewhat. He's in coming into the 1 and 2. Condi is on the backstretch, so Condi the leader. So that's a very good opportunity for him to win with only 13 laps to go, coming to 12, gentlemen.
Where did Sharp fall to after that spin?
Ah, man.
7th.
Ooh,
Seventh.
ouch.
All I can say is he's fortunate that the main event isn't going to be starting by finishing position because that would have cost him like 14 spots. In
That
the
would
main
have
event.
Yeah.
been heartbreak, man. That would have been absolutely just a devastation, man. That's really devastation. But you gotta realize we've seen it before. It was a battle between. It was between you and what was it called? You and Bad Fast. It was like, man, which one's gonna be the outsmart in that? Here you go. You got Condi coming to, I believe,
Both of us got outsmarted.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. I'm going to say this tonight is the what ifs there, Eagles. It's the what ifs. That's the biggest what ifs or what's going to happen.
when
tonight.
you have a caution come out early in a
Ooh,
stage like that,
Condi
it
just
throws
bounced off
whole
the
stage
wall.
for a
He's
loop.
bounced off the wall. I think he got a little too high up into the wall. Coming to 10 laps to go in heat race number 2. It's been fun, ladies and gentlemen. It has been entertaining at the most, ladies and gentlemen. I'm thinking this is the most entertaining. I doubted you, Shady. Heat race number 2 is more fun probably than heat race number 1.
You might be right as far as the finish. I mean, we've seen it all in, in both of these heat races, but you're right, man. This has been by far exactly what we wanted, and some of the most exciting racing in this event that we've had in the 3 years.
ladies and gentlemen, I want to throw this out here really quick. It is a battle for third, but he's now in fourth. How about Loderman in fourth place now, boys? How about that?
I knew he was going to come back. Remember, he originally got the
there
pole.
he goes. He's in the wall. He's in the wall. Did he? I don't know. I think he just got loose and the air took it away. So that. I don't know what happened. Maybe he just got loose. But wow.
He's got damage.
Yeah, he does. That's not good. But I think I just spoke too soon on that one. So, oops.
Yeah, it's been kind of a quiet night for Loderman. I saw him on the leaderboard with a hot lap, and he qualified well in this heat. It's been just a quiet night for Loderman. I think it's been a quiet night for Kenrod. I think it's just been dominated by Sharp and Condi. Paulie's running solid. I'm just kind of taking mental notes for the race tonight, but I don't know. I think when you factor in as many cars as we're going to have tonight, there will be more of a draft effect than what there is in these heats. It still won't be significant, but it'll be more significant. I don't think you're going to see anybody pull out the 3-4 second leads, at least not before pit stops. Maybe after pit stops, but like what we saw with guys being so spread out, but without pit stops being included in that, I don't think you're going to see that tonight.
Eagles, you got a pen and paper right there next to you writing all these notes down, don't you?
I don't.
Heck no. He knows all that shit by heart.
Hey man, you're on the air, man. Keep that stuff.
You're right. That's a quarter in the swear jar.
Oh lordy.
Dag nabbit.
I'm sorry, guys. I just can't help but laugh. That's just great. Oh goodness, ladies and gentlemen, we're having fun here in the second heat race. Oh my goodness, we got six to go, coming to 5 to go this time by, and boy, again, guys, this was a battle between Sharp and Condi, and I tell you, it is gonna be very interesting. How we didn't think, we thought Eagles versus Bad Fast. We were like, wow, they're gonna win. No, Flash is gonna take the victory away. That's I don't think that's gonna be the case with 5 laps to go, and boy, that 95 has got a lead. That's insane. But right now, Daytona coming to pit road. He probably needs to hope for that last chance qualifier right now. Condi coming to 4 laps to go. So, I mean, Eagles, as if you're the 95, your mirror's turned off. You're not worried about a thing. You're on a Sunday drive saying, man, I'm all right. I'll be all right in this second heat race, man.
Yeah, if I'm Condi, I'm just praying for no caution. Unless he makes a mistake and spins himself out, which he's in control of that. He's just hoping for something out of his control to not happen. As long as the caution doesn't come out, he's going to cruise to victory.
How about this? We were talking about maybe he was in the back, but Sharp is now into P3, coming to 3 laps to go this time by in heat race number 2.
He might be the one to beat, or one of the ones to beat, I should say. I mean, he fell all the way to 7th, and now he's back up to 3rd.
I think you're going to be seeing a lot of him tonight, Eagles.
Could be 2nd. Is that Memphis in the wall?
Yeah, Memphis in 2nd.
He could rebound to 2nd.
Yep, he's
2 to go this time by, though.
He's 6.4 behind Memphis.
2 laps.
Memphis is experiencing, he short pitted both those times, and now he's on an extremely long run. He's experiencing the effects of that at the end of this run here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Sharp is closing fast. He's at 6 seconds, but I don't think he's going to have enough time with 2 laps to go.
I think what you could be seeing is the fresh tires. He stayed out so long.
Right.
This time by, ladies and gentlemen, white flag, 1 lap to go in this second heat. Condi has got a lead. That man, again, I just said the Eagles, he can just turn the mirror off, put on cruise control, and just coast. He can just take the victory and go into later tonight and hopefully get the job done. And out of 3 and 4, ladies and gentlemen, checkered, coming to the checkered, Super Condi will win heat race number 2 in the Travis Tyson Memorial Race. He'll do it. Good stuff. What a great race, guys.
And these guys are running it out. Memphis is going to finish in 2nd, Sharp in 3rd. Your boy Paulie D looks like to be finishing in 4th with T-Bird in 5th. Loaderman comes back in 6th. Kenrod in 7th. Super Dave in 8th. Assail in 9th. D'Artagnan in 10th. And
You know what? I think I'm.
If Sharp scrolls down so I can see 11 and 12 if he hears me. Let me see 11 and 12.
Chevy's 11th, and I don't know who's on, but you know what? I think I'm an idiot because Super Dave was pretty much on pit road the whole time on this stream, and I didn't. He was racing, so
there we go. Chevy is in 11th, and Daytona grabbed 12th. Dog Pound and Real Smooth, unfortunately, they'll be in the hopefully in the LCQ.
Wow.
So Super Dave had that glitch. He was actually racing.
Yeah, he was racing.
So, oops. Sorry, I didn't know about that, gentleman.
Yeah, it happens, man. You know, we've seen it a couple times.
And
you know, we've seen ghost cars. Remember, he must have been a ghost car. We just didn't see him out there. We've seen that a couple of times on the broadcast.
Memphis will take the fastest lap. So, all right, that was fun in the second.
All right.
When is the LCQ coming? Is that like up immediately after that?
Yeah. We're rolling this. We're running a little bit behind schedule, so we're just going to go right after another.
So then, when did the drivers in the main have to be on by? 7?
Yeah.
8?
Yeah.
Okay, 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I will have to probably do some things really quick. When we get settled in, after we get the LCQ done, I gotta do some stuff, and so I gotta get that done. But
yeah, and I'm gonna take the minute real quick, and gotta go take care of Mom's real quick. I'll be back in about 3-5 minutes.
You go do that. And it's been a fun, very eventful and fun night, ladies and gentlemen. Very fun, if you ask me. Wow. 11 likes. That's what we like to see, ladies and gentlemen. Keep it up. So.
Shady sent me a group invite.
Send who an invite? Oh, Biker? I got you, Biker. If I can get to you. Where are you at, Chris? No. Chris, I sent you an invite, bud.
Stay puffed landing to the group Shady.
Yeah. Alright. Alright, so who is it? Stay puffed, Lando. Stay puffed, Lando. Stay puffed, Lando. Crud. Okay. Give me a sec, Lando. I gotta... Jay's not on, so stay... I gotta look back at your YouTube again. Not your YouTube, but your... Stay... Man, gosh darn, man. I'm sorry, Lando. I'm trying, but I'm trying to get you an invite here, buddy. Stay. Is it all one word? Hold on. Where's that? Where's his... I got it. Lando, I got you, pal. Just give me a sec, okay? Let me get you in here. There you are. Come on. There you go, Lando. I sent you an invite, buddy. If you got it, I sent you one, bud. You should get an invite. Same with you, Chris.
Alrighty. Where are we at?
All right, Lando wanted to join the broadcast. Here you go. Here's our good buddy Lando. So how are you doing, Lando? I almost called you Lambo for a split sec.
It's we're doing good. I just wanted to talk to Shady because I heard you guys talking. I know a lot of people didn't show up in Heat 1 and 2, like we were supposed to have 25 and 25, right? So for Heat 3, is he going to allow like the top 5 to get in? I think it'll make it for a more racier race. What do you guys feel about that?
Well, ooh, bless you.
That's your insight.
Thank you, guys. How we doing?
That's why I was
Doing great.
Shady to see what he said.
Well, we got the 24, right?
Yeah, we got 12 and 12.
Yeah, just make it the winner of the LCQ, because if we have 5, I don't know if I want to take it to 30 and end up having too many and end up being what we don't want.
Disaster.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think 25 is the sweet spot, you know, to where it's not too much and it's certainly not too little.
Okay. I just wanted to ask because everybody was asking. Because now Hurricane jumped in and Death Before Dishonor and a bunch of other guys. Now they're in the Discord.
Yeah, as far as qualifying for the main event, we're running way behind on schedule. If you just want to do it as, you know, everybody just get where you get in the lobby is where you start.
Okay.
Just because we're way behind on schedule on things, you know, I think that's just better. Just get it. You know, it's a fun race. It's an exhibition race.
Yeah,
you know,
I'll tell you
just,
what, man. Sharp had the car to beat in that race. If he didn't spin it, he would have clearly won that race. And Condi had a killer car too. They were battling good.
Yeah, they were.
Okay.
And he got all the way back to P3. That was impressive.
That was really.
So I can't wait to see him, Eagles, and Farr, and Rotorman, and a couple other people. Like Rotorman was battling. His wheel froze up. He qualified number 1. He had to shut everything down, reload. Ken Rob was trying to talk him how to do everything. Like he was stressing.
Well, we will wait. You know, we're not going to leave anybody behind.
Yeah.
Oh, Honda means family. Nobody gets left behind. That's what I go as. But really quick, welcome in, Chris. I didn't even know you walked in, bud. How you doing, bud?
Yeah, I walked in sneezing. I haven't sneezed all day. I must be allergic to you guys. Once I got in here, I had to sneeze.
You must
like
be
3
allergic
times.
to probably Shady, man. That's crazy. But, now, really quick, I know we're on a tight schedule, but how do you feel about going into tonight's event there, Mr. Lando? How do you feel like knowing that you learned a lot from Heat 1 and then you learned a lot in this second Heat? What did you learn?
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. Like these guys are fast, man. A lot of these guys, there's probably 8 of them that are super fast. You know what I mean? You know who it is. You got Eagles, you got Ford, you got Loader, you got Paul, you got Condi, you got Sharp. Like, I mean, if I could get top 15 and better, I'll be happy at the end of the night. But it's all good fun. It's all good racing. Everybody's clean and respectful. Like, so that's all I care about. But it's a good show. It's a good race, and Shady throws a good event. You guys broadcast an awesome one. So it's just fun. You know, I love racing, side by side racing, no fuel saving. Like that makes racing. You know, getting in the line and just racing. That's not racing. You know. So I don't know. I mean, it's going to be exciting. The last heat, you know, it's definitely going to be exciting, man. I don't know who to bet on if I was a betting man to win. I mean, after seeing Sharp's car and the Eagles car, they're probably one of the top 2 favorites. But I mean, anybody could pull it out and win it. So I mean, anything could happen, you know.
Absolutely. Oh, absolutely. And I know we're a lot behind schedule, Shady. But
I'm going to jump over in the Discord chat and set this up.
Yes, sir. Let's get it. We are. Yep. Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
All right, fellas.
Now I'm going to say, Jay. I mean, I gotta lock up the chickens. I gotta feed the cats before my dad gets home. Before he yells at me saying I didn't do it. So I'm hoping to get this done as fast as we can, so I can get that done and then start the live stream for the main event. So just saying, buddy.
Well, rock and roll and go get that done, Nick. Stop talking. And I have to go for a few minutes, and I'll be right back.
Yes, sir.
Took the words right out of my mouth. I'll be right back, gentlemen.
Yep. And Eagles, you still here? All right. No worries. And these guys are getting ready to roll for the last chance qualifier. I know we are running a little bit late. These guys are supposed to, everybody's supposed to, we're trying to get everything kind of kicked off at 7 o'clock for the main event. We are running a little bit late, so we are going to have the LCQ.
Savage just joined. Savage, can you leave the lobby for me, bud? I can keep this lobby.
Let me do this.
Did you make the top 13?
I was 13.
Alright, so you're going to run in this race, right?
Right.
As soon as Savage leaves the lobby, I'll start setting shady listeners. What do you This wants to go right to the 25% race. Get it in. That's where you no fuel saving. 25.
I thought it was 13. Supposed to have been.
No. The last heat race is 13? Okay,
Yes.
no.
Yes. Yeah,
So that's
yeah.
qualified. Savage, can you jump out? Thanks. I gotta say, that's before designer.
Hurricane.
Dog.
Knockdown.
Bull make it either?
Yeah, bull.
No, remember I felt bad for Jim Brack that I got the spot. Yeah, sorry. Alright.
What they decide on the average?
Hurricane, I don't think we'll track. I believe,
What did they do?
They said 12 and 12.
So it's whoever wins.
Yes, whoever. So,
Alright.
you got positive addition, say,
Positive.
13%,
That's what-
right?
Yeah.
Qualifying.
Get it? Yeah.
It's 35 laps. I'm going to pull down and get out of the guy's way, alright?
Alright, these guys are getting set to run the LCQ here. And, I'm not sure if I'm going to have a stream for it. Let me get me. Hey, don't forget to send me.
Hey, do you care if I invite WFJ?
Yeah, WFJ is scheduled for Heat 2, but he said he was going to be running late, so yeah, he's supposed to be in the LCQ if he's here. He said he was working until 5 and he wasn't sure he was going to make it. So
Hey, Dave. Thank you. Hey, Dave.
Dave just send Dave one, please.
Don't forget Dave.
I got it.
and please don't forget the invites. Appreciate it.
Bull and F and Hurricane, send shady invites like multiple times, please.
Yeah, we just need a few invites.
Oh man, you know what? I'm a bonehead.
What?
There we go. There we go. Now we got some invites going. Because these guys are getting ready to roll with the second LCQ.
In the main event, I'm going to publicly apologize to Smooth for getting
second
loose on his
LCQ?
outside and sliding into him.
No, the one and only LCQ.
Okay, I was gonna say that. This one.
I think I'm juggling a couple of things, so I might have just said it
I
wrong.
tell you, you had me going.
Yeah, you know me. I kind of like keep everybody on their toes, you know.
Is it only 13%? Or 7%?
This is should be a 13%. A little quick one. I don't think I'm gonna have a stream on this one though.
Oh man, no stream.
Yeah, on the LCQ, I don't think I have a stream for it. I had streams for the others, but everybody who has a stream has already made it in.
Alright, what do we got working?
They're loading up the lobby. They're getting ready to roll it. I'll make sure to get you guys invites. They sent me in the invites, so.
Was Ken not in here to hear that? You hear that, Bart? He don't listen. I wish had some fucking power to it. Hey, did Kenrod make it in?
Okay, let me see. I don't see that I got one.
I barely did too, dude. I was
He
struggling.
doesn't say one yet. Oh my goodness.
Did you start already?
But yeah, we'll get stuff done really quick, so.
Alright, we're getting right. We're joining up now, guys.
I need an invite to the lobby.
I'm sending everybody invites here. Just a second, my friend.
Okay, hold on a sec here.
Yeah, they basically sent me the invites, and I just sent them to everybody in here.
Okay.
One
I
second,
have
it's
to
coming.
reload Heat 5 right now.
Coming to you.
So that's what I'm doing.
I'm sending a couple just in case. So
we could join though?
Appreciate it.
Yeah, join them up.
Cool.
Join them up.
Okay, so they're already rolling then?
They're just rolling. They're just getting ready. They're just rolling now. They're going green. They should be taking the green flag right now.
Okay, I'll be there in a moment.
Yeah, green flag is in the air, and I believe right now your leader is currently Bull Hurley, then Death, then Dog Pound, then Hurricane Hall.
So Death Dishonor, he was not in a heat, right?
No.
Right.
I don't remember seeing his name.
Yeah, he wasn't able to make it in time for the heats.
Okay. And
Lando,
then same with Hurricane.
Something's up with Lando.
Lando is just started getting the lobby going. Remember?
My fault. I'm sorry.
Right. He's just directing and doing race control.
But right now, Bull Hurley is right there now. P3. Remember, Death before Dishonor. He is right now leading. But remember, ladies and gentlemen, one driver will, if the winner is going to make the event. So that's all you got to remember that. So it don't matter if you finish second, third, or fourth. All that matters is the win tonight. Right now, it's all that matters.
I've got the 24 winning this one.
I'm going for one driver, and Shady's going to probably agree with me on this. I'm going with a 39. If you know FDR, you know me and Shady.
You always got to take my guy.
Hey, man, you want me to pick another number? You know what?
I agree with Hurricane for the win.
There you go. You're outvoted.
I've raced with Hurricane a lot. I know how fast he is and how well the driver he is. So.
Well, if you want, you can have him. You know what? I think everyone should have a fair playing ground. You know, I'm going to actually say that I'm going to actually take Bull Hurley, actually, if y'all are going to say, because, you know, I think everyone should have an even playing ground.
So, I agree.
Well, I tell you, I raced with Death in one league. I raced with Dog Pound in another league. Quite a few of these guys I race with in leagues right now. A lot of these guys I have raced in leagues with, so I don't even know at this point who I would say is going to win what, because there's a bunch of fast hombres out there, and there's going to be a lot of fast ones in this main race tonight.
Oh, absolutely.
Right. And
absolutely.
I love seeing Death before Dishonor out here. I've raced with him. He's a good friend of mine. I haven't seen him on in such a long time, and I haven't seen or talked to him in probably over a year. So I'm really thrilled that he's here today and taking part. And I haven't seen him in a long time, but it's great to see him out here. I've been wondering what happened to him.
Well, he's racing with me in a league on Monday nights. And
yeah?
actually, I haven't actually talked to Death because all of us that know him know you don't talk to Death. I probably
Right.
haven't talked to him in a couple of years, probably.
Right.
But yeah, he races
I
in the
didn't know
league
that.
on Monday nights. Yeah.
Is it broadcasted or streamed?
No, it's not.
That's why I can't find it. That's why I can't find it. Okay. Okay.
And really, really quick. I mean, Dog Pound is way like almost off the pace. And again, ladies and gentlemen, this is on lowest draft. So, I mean, it's just only 4 guys trying to make your way in, and only
Lowest.
I said lowest, didn't I?
Yeah, lowest draft or low.
Low.
It's on low draft.
It's one of them, isn't it? It's like one.
It starts with an L.
Exactly. Someone's gonna take an L. That's the thing.
Hey, and you know, Dog Pound's a good guy, and the reason I say that is because me and him are the same age. We are both major OGs.
NASCARillo, it wants to come on up. Let's bring him on up in here.
Right,
he wants to come up and say, and hang out.
I race with Rillo too. Bring them all in.
Yeah.
If you have him, never mind. I was about to say, if you got him, get him in here.
In.
There you go. Hey, what's up, Rillo? How you doing, man? Oh, I'm all right,
good,
man.
Rillo.
I mean, hey, you had a good first heat race, number 1. You were up inside a good position then. Well, I mean, did you learn anything from heat 1 or heat 2? Oh, car to the wall really quick. That 39, I don't know if that was dirty air off the 72, but wow, that was I think the car just snapped.
It looked like it just snapped right to me.
That's where I'm gonna take that. So that's where my head's going with it. So, but sorry for the interruption. I just had to catch that before anyone else didn't catch it. So, but yeah.
Trophy. Shady sent me a booth invite. Stay puffed Lando to the booth, Shady. Then no Taddy on the fast guy list. Hi JK. In the main event, I am going to publicly apologize to Smooth for getting loose on his outside and sliding into him during the heat.
Absolutely.
Well, you know, Rillo, being the good racer that you are, you know that there's going to be some people black flagging these pits, and it's going to cost them. And I know you're not going to be one of those guys because I can't remember you doing that. So I hope I didn't jinx you.
You got pit going in 3, Sam? Yes, sir.
Oh, they all say that, dude, but then you gotta realize you say that, and then you get one, you're like, well, I jinxed myself.
Well,
Well, I think
hey, you know what the big deal here at the pits is, and I watched it a couple of times in that second heat. These guys are spinning out heading towards the pits because they're downshifting too deep, trying to slow down. And once you downshift one too many, boom, there you spin out. And we saw a few guys spin out.
Dog Pound to pit road. Looks like Hurricane Hall to pit road as well. So, pit stops, gentlemen.
Wouldn't Hurricane maybe have a stream up?
I thought Hurricane did. Because
boy, the front of his car looks terrible. He must have hit that wall pretty good.
That looks terrible. Lando, are you serious about him not making, or are you just pulling our legs? Because he said in the chat, and I quote, Condi will not be racing tonight. They found metal in his motor. 95 will not make the main event. I don't know if he's pulling our legs or if he's just
pulling your leg.
Okay, man. I don't know, man. I don't know that
He's
stuff.
talking smack.
That's just wishful thinking on his part.
Yeah, but right now that 24 has got a commanding, well, not really commanding lead, but what do you say there, Savage? That's probably like a three and a half lead.
Yeah, about that.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, Lando. See, keep trying that, buddy. Keep trying that. But again,
do we have a do we know? I'm trying to been trying to look it up. How many laps this LCQ is?
35, I thought. Maybe it's halfway, I think.
Yeah, the LCQ is about 34, 35
Kind
laps.
of, it'll be like 1/4 of whatever 50% is, basically.
Okay, so they'll have the one pit stop. They'll need to do the one stop.
Wait, Speedway? Oh, no, that's not the right Speedway. I thought it was a different Speedway. I'm so confused.
We just don't have the we don't have the benefit of a stream for this one, so.
No, we don't. That stinks. But apparently he's saying he's serious. I'm not sure what the heck you're talking about, but I don't know the logic. But you do you, man. I'm just saying. But right now it is all the 24. 19 of 35 coming to 20 of 35. So.
I don't know what happened to Hurricane Hole, but he has got some massive damage to the front end of that 39.
He snapped and hit the outside wall on the backstretch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gone.
Yeah, so that's, the Shady Camp is probably not happy about that one.
Well, he's probably been hanging out with me too long, I would have to say.
Well, you gotta realize, you gave him the 39, remember that.
I didn't give it to him. I mean, he had it. I had it. We kind of came together on it.
He won in that 39, though. Remember that.
Yeah, that 39. He races.
So did Shady.
They probably argued about, hey, I want the 39. No, no.
Shady won his first career win in Mystic Racing League in the 39 in the Xfinity Series.
Mystic Racing League. I remember that league.
Yep.
But yes, 24 and 74, 72, not 74. What the heck am I talking about? But those two have not yet pitted right now. I mean, look at the gap between first and second. That, again, was like nearly 3.5. And look at that. It's like, I guess you could say 8 seconds, maybe? That's what I want to throw.
No, probably like 4, 5.
You think
4 to 5?
That does not look like 4 to 5, but
yeah,
6
4
at
to
the
5.
most.
Oh no, I'm only counting 3 seconds.
you can only count to that's great. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to figure out a joke, but I can't find the joke. Think of it. But yeah, it's been a really interesting night or evening here, ladies and gentlemen. It's been really fun up here doing the LCQ, doing the heat races. Just be ready for in a couple minutes. We are going to unleash the hounds and finally get the tribute underway. So just be prepared on that, ladies and gentlemen. Just so you know, Shady, we have 11 likes on the LCQ and heat races right now.
That's awesome, man. That is awesome. Want everybody to tune in and sit back, lay back, and enjoy some really good racing today, and having a fun time doing it.
And yeah, that's really very true. And right now it is going. I swear it was 19 of 35. I'm not sure how many laps to go now. We need a update there, Mr. Lando. We need. Oh,
Death sliding
Whoa!
sideways into the pits. That extra downshift will
That's
do it
not
to you
what he
every
needed.
time.
Oh boy.
No.
10 to go. He just pitted with 10 laps to go, and my gosh, that might have costed him right there.
We'll see what happens.
They're coming to 9 to go this time by, so my, that was a, wow.
You just can't make that last downshift, man. You just can't do it. You'll spin out every time.
That's insane.
You kind of think you can, but you can't.
No way. That's just. He's on pit road now, and he just went a lap down. So That means the
Yeah.
72 of Bull Hurley is the leader with around. There he goes. He's coming to pin.
He's going to come in. He looks like he's going to come in right
Is
now.
he going to take 2 tires? Is he going to take 4 tires? I'm thinking he's going to take 2 tires. Just watch.
I thought he was definitely signaling to come in.
That's what I thought too. If you ask me, I thought that's exactly what the thought was. Is all right. He's going to be coming to pit road and he's going to be all right. But I'm going to say it's 8 laps to go.
See what happens. He's going to have to come sooner or later.
And remember, there's only 4 guys, and yet you probably won't have enough for a caution. So
Oh, there's not going to be a caution.
no. But Bull Hurley has got it with 7 laps to go. He has got a commanding lead.
And how many laps were they getting on a tank?
Oh, Bull is pitting this time by, so this could.
Yeah.
Wow, this is pretty.
I wonder if he's just going to take a shot of gas and go.
That's what I'm.
Just screw the tires. We'll see.
Hurricane's already pitted, correct?
But remember, with those tires down so low,
Hurricane already
don't
pitted.
Don't make a mistake here, Hurley. Don't make a mistake here,
Don't
buddy.
do it, buddy. You got to remember, he pitted the 39 Hurricane Hall pitted with Dog Pound, and remember those two. I don't know. I believe this is coming to 5 laps to go, so keep an eye on Bull Hurley. What's he going to do on this stop? And this could be if he takes fuel only. If he takes
entry.
Yeah, good entry. That was a really good entry.
It was a good entry, and you know, he's either going to take just right sides in a can, or he's just going to take a half a can and go.
He needs to.
Let's see how long he's in there. He's now in the stall.
I think he took 4 tires, guys. That's probably the key, because right now I'm not sure. But I think it's 2. I think it was 2.
He's only in there for like 7 seconds, so it's 2 tires and a half can.
And I believe that second place is the 24. So you better hope that you got to get back on the track really quick. You're Bull Hurley.
Hurricane's way ahead of all these guys. Oh, he's spinning!
Oh, no!
He
saved it. He saved it.
That's what happens when you just take right sometimes. You get loose because of the lefts.
Wow.
I believe Hurricane's
did that cost him?
Hey, Lando, we got an update on the leader. Can we get an update on that really quick, bud? Because we need to get him. I'm not sure, but I'm not sure if Hurricane Hall is the leader.
Hurricane has a lot of damage. Did he wreck?
He bounced off the wall.
He caught the wall off of turn 2 earlier in the event.
24 is the leader. Actually, 24 is the leader, so yikes. So this might be this. Oh my gosh, I can't even see it. Death to Honor's Day. I think it's white flag this time by Dog Pound is second. So Dog Pound is second right now. So he's trying all his luck, but I don't think. Well, never mind. He's not going to get him. But I think we're at maybe white flag this time. Coming in 3 and 4. I believe one last time and. Death to be Dishonor is probably going to take the checker flag. He's going to be going to the main event. Let's see. I'm not going to say anything, but let's just see. I think it's white flag this time. White flag this time by, gentlemen. 1 to go.
4 laps. 4 laps to go.
4 to go? What? That's okay. That's weird. 3 to go. I'm sorry. hey, I do this a lot. Man. Shady will tell you, I do this a lot, man. I don't know. I used to have a lap counter.
Wait, there's 10 to go.
3. No, there's 69 to go. God dang, y'all.
And remember, fellas, this is the last memorial race for Travis on Heat 5.
Exactly.
Yes,
Absolutely.
it is.
So 2 laps to go right now for Death before Dishonor. And right now, he is representing that 24 absolutely amazing. Because remember, gentlemen, Travis always drove the 24 car, and he is making that 24 look like it looks like Travis is driving the car. As we are coming to 1 lap to go in the last chance qualifier, and what a lead he has over the 38 and the 72. And right now, I think it's his lucky day. Down the backstretch.
Nice to see that he recovered from spinning out going into the pit.
Oh my gosh, two to go. Gosh darn it. Thanks a lot, Lando. I'm trying to, gosh darn. Yeah, just...
Don't worry about it. Hey. Relax. It's okay.
One to go this time by
One
4.
to go for the 10th time.
Hey man, I do this a lot in broadcasting. So last
He
lap.
does the same thing at 1:45 in the bar at night too. Just one more to go.
One lap to go this time by now down the backstretch. Death before dishonor into 3 and 4. Ladies and gentlemen, he is going to make the show. Out of 3 and 4, checkered flag, the last chance qualifier goes to the 24. Death before dishonor. He'll be racing his way into the finale, to the main event here in Chicagoland. What a recovery.
Unofficially.
Unofficially, my goodness. Hey, I refrained from saying something, so unlike Shady did.
Yeah, just a refrainer, huh?
Yeah. Trademark it. Oh boy. So Death before dishonor will be racing into the main event. That is awesome to see. That's awesome. And again, I believe it was you, Savage. This is our last time on Heat 5 doing the tribute race for Travis on Heat 5, because hopefully we can get hopefully the new game produces something cool. So, let's hope.
Well, we'll know on September 5th, huh?
You're telling me.
Is that the date?
September 5th, and the basic edition is $69.99.
Golly.
For the
From
base.
what I understand.
Is there a?
So if there's a basic, there'll be probably a deluxe or something like that.
Yeah, but I haven't been able to acquire any information on that yet.
Shh! Don't tell us yet.
But hey, that's good news. I didn't know about the September 5th window, so hey.
Yeah, that is pretty good, though.
Shady, we're heading into qualifying now for the main event, correct? Or
no, we're gonna.
That's why I suspect, and I could be wrong.
I mean, we're running a little behind on
I suspect
time.
that 2 months before that
Main
time
event
frame,
isn't until 8, so qualifying
these
won't be
servers
till
will go
before
down.
Yes, we're not going to do qualifying for the main event. Wherever people get in the lobby, that's where you're going to start.
Load and go.
Does everybody know that?
I told Lando, so Lando should, but I'm going to reiterate that.
You need to pass that along, get on the Discord, and make sure everybody knows that we're passing up on qualifying.
I'm going to do that right now, my friend. I'll be back in a minute.
Hurricane Hall put down a nice time. I like it.
You sure did.
When does the race start? 8 o'clock?
8 o'clock.
Yeah, it's going to start at 8 o'clock, so we're going to go right into, the pre-race and just get everybody gets an invite to the lobby. Huh?
I say we could qualify. There's still a lot of time yet.
Well, we're going to do a few driver interviews and this and that, and then we're going to do a little pre-race and then race. So it's not as much time as you think.
Oh, right. We're going to do driver intros, anthem, invocation. Then we'll be rolling it.
Okay, so I've got something I need to go take care of. What time should I 100% be back by?
Hey fellas, in the booth here, you got your ears on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're saying death by dishonor did not pit using turn 3. He went right in off of turn 4.
Oh.
So they're saying he should be DQ'd. And Dog Pound should get in.
That is.
So what do you guys want to do? The rules are the rules.
Shady, that's your call, bud.
I'm glad I still had the invite. I was like, hold on a minute, I got to get over there with him.
Well, let me ask this, because he wasn't in the drivers' meeting when we gave the rules about.
I did tell them they had a pit going in the 3, and they all repeated it. And Hurricane said he knows he don't have a mic. I did say that you have to pit going in all 3. You have to pit. I made sure. I do it every time.
Yeah, I know you do. I know you do. Yeah,
that's
then
an advantage. That's a big advantage because you know how much time you lose going in on 3. Even
yeah.
I'll tell you that.
So who got second, Hurricane?
No, I believe Dog Pound.
Dog Pound and then Hurley.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
I say let them both in.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
So that's going to put us for 26, ain't it?
And Hurley? Yeah, 26. One more ain't going to hurt. Bull Hurley's a good racer.
Well,
man.
here's the thing. I was
He's a
about to
clean
say
driver.
that's a provisional right there, if you ask me. It's provisional.
Whatever. Whatever you guys want to do, it's your race.
It's not my thing, so it's up to Shady. That's your call, bud. This is your thing. So.
I say, what do you guys feel about letting them all race?
What, all four of them?
Yeah.
I asked that earlier when you weren't in here, but they said they were only going to allow one more because they didn't.
I know, but I've been sitting here pondering it.
How many's that going to put us with? That's going to
Well,
be.
hey, okay, let's stop pondering and make a decision and let these guys know now before they go anywhere.
I got to get back in there.
Yeah, I'm going to go into Discord and announce this.
All right, I'm going back over there.
All right. Here's what we're going to do, guys. We know...
Steph, you still in here? Is he still in here? He don't talk.
Okay, yeah, he's in.
I think Shady's going to let all four of you race, but let him tell you when he gets over here.
Yeah.
I said, Shady. I said, if it was at the ring, I'd let them all race. He said, what? I said, yeah.
Yeah,
So he's coming over.
Yeah, I'm here.
He's here. All right.
I'm here. And, yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to open it up and just leave everybody in the LCQ. If you guys want to race main event, you're welcome.
Don't let your Bull race. He sucks.
Thank you. No, Bull does not, man.
Bull deserves to be here.
Should kick
Listen.
Anybody in a race, you kick Hurricane out. That's
Right,
about
listen. Listen.
That's unnecessary.
Listen, I've been racing with Bull back in Coal Miners Lobby.
Listen. Everybody deserves to be in the race, and I hate to see anybody not be in the race. So I want to try to open it up to as many. So
I screwed up, ran my hot lap car.
Nobody cares.
You're running, right?
yeah, I'm running, of course. So we're gonna
in that other lobby they made it. In that other lobby they made it get a good point. This is the last Travis Memorial for Heat 5 because now we're gonna go to the new game.
Right.
That's why I brought it up. This is the last one.
Right.
Yeah, somebody brought it up over there in the other chat.
Right. So we're gonna roll it. As we're not gonna because we're running way behind on time, and it's already almost 7:30. We're gonna do the pre-race like we have scheduled for everybody, basically for viewers watching, and we're gonna go right into the race. Where you get in the lobby, that's where you're gonna start. It's an exhibition race. It's for fun. It doesn't matter who's on pole. It doesn't matter who's finished last. It's for fun in an exhibition race. It was intended to have the time slotted for qualifying for it, but because we are running this late, it's just best to just go roll right into it without any qualifying.
Can I get an invite?
I'm sending them out right now. I'm trying to get
All right. Shady, you want me to end the stream and then make a new one?
Sorry. If there's anybody
Yeah.
I missed, please.